Yeah.
What is going on? Cheers. Welcome, everybody.
Nice intro, pineapple.
Thank you, sir.
Was that me as Jon Snow in the Battle of the Bastards?
Yes,
Nice. It's a great episode.
it is. It was actually really challenging to get you in that.
I love how I'm 50s TV guy colors. Where's Siberius?
I don't know.
Is
Siberius,
he,
can we hear you?
sometimes this shit's
Oh,
weird.
there we go. There you go. Are you in here now?
I'm in there now.
Did you
Hey,
have did you have to re-add him? Sometimes
I did.
sometimes StreamYard yard randomly boots people.
I did. Well, I'm glad everybody's here. Now the games can begin, or something resembling the game, I suppose.
That's good. It just came on the screen, the pregame. 40-minute is what the countdown says. 40 more fucking minutes before the game begins.
Fantastic. Off to a great start in LA. What's going on, Lynetta? I recognize some of these names. Amando Ruiz. Yes, sir. Wes Warden. What's going on? MJ Burke. See Anthony Sanchez in here. James Show. Wow, a lot of familiar names.
Absolutely.
It's good to see. Dallas Roquemore, what's up? King Speech, what's going on, man? Candle Guy FX. Import AI. I'm still getting used to this situation. What's going on, Wootage?
Glad to see everyone here. Thank you guys for
stopping in. Rookie asks, how do you guys think tonight will go? Oh my God. You guys go first.
So I made a really short video today. Just saying the embarrassment that I really think that this is going to be, that the Thunder, despite the fact that they are returning champs, being the best team in the weakest, softest era, is like being the smartest kid in a remedial class. You're going to get a gold star, but nobody else cares. I'm guessing at least 40 free throws in this game, and it's just going to keep escalating as the series goes on.
LBJ, my king for life, is already here. My goodness, these guys come out to defend their king. Remember, no reading of fanboys unless they pay. You got to pay to play.
Yep. Agreed.
They have to pay. They have to pay you.
YouTube has almost completely obliterated my revenue, so I am here shamelessly eliciting super chats.
I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, especially if it's fanboys giving you cash.
So I'm confused.
By the way.
Anybody understand the situation with Luka? Because I thought he was out for the rest of the playoffs, and now I hear he's a game-to-game decision. But I don't know what to believe.
I mean, we had a whole bunch of conspiracy theories on the last live.
But no, and it's changed since then. Like he wasn't even day to day back then.
Maybe it'll be like if needed or if the narrative shifts enough.
Oh my goodness, they are showing the scores of the previous games on TV, and the Thunder have been beating the piss out of the Lakers.
Yep. So it was funny, AOH, in your most recent video, I noticed something when they were showing, LeBron self-aggrandizing after he made that mediocre play. You could see Luka in the background, and everybody is kind of like half-ass celebrating LeBron, except for Luka, who has just a completely fucking deadpan look on his face. Like, fuck this guy, fuck this place. I hate it here.
Would have jumped on board with you, except that they plenty of other clips of him, at least fake.
Well, I mean, if we remember, when they got Luka in the first place, LeBron didn't even show up to welcome him or show up to the press thing or any of that. So doesn't surprise me that it cuts the other way.
Does anyone?
Geloso is asking if we've seen the news. You're going to have to be more specific, sir.
Yeah, I mean, it changes by the minute. Since it's fake news, they can change it constantly. There's no real injuries to deal with, so go ahead and update us on the fake injuries.
Well, so he says here, Adam Silver and the NBA are thinking about retiring LeBron's number 23 when he retires, disrespecting Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that's pretty effed up.
Is that even true?
Yeah.
Is that just like some nonsense rumor? That sounds like a Clutch rumor. That does not sound like an actual statement made by anybody.
I would hope not.
Who's saying this?
Never clicked play. I saw that a few content creators were covering it, and I was like, I can't listen. There's a lot of things I just can't listen to, and I made the mistake. I started doing a video today about some of the nonsense that I listen to, and I just get twisted into a rage. Might as well just wait and save it for the live shows.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't take much, they're so ridiculous. It takes mere minutes.
Apparently they're saying that it's true. So I hear LeBron's camp is trying to get it retired, says Lynetta. Geloso says it's true. Geloso says it's true, then I suppose it's true. That's embarrassing. I don't even know. But I mean, I don't know.
I don't put anything past him anymore. I mean, at this point, it wouldn't surprise me. Like, it would still be disgusting, but it wouldn't surprise me at all.
All right, devil's advocate. It would be good if nobody else ever got to wear that number. So, maybe there's that at least. So, because they just retired the number. I don't think they would put his name on it or something. They would just retire the number. So everybody can just argue for the next 20 years which name belongs on it.
I don't like
Vincent Garcia. This guy's super chat for AOH. He'll be, I'm assuming Luka, he'll be rushed back to catch all the blame. Yes. Yes. That's been my theory for the last few days, has been that LeBron James will load manage or otherwise sit or be excused for his performance on the idea that, well, he's so tired from carrying everybody on his back, and then it will be that Luka let him down on his return. And that's why.
Okay, so they know you're saying that LeBron will go out in game one immediately. Luka will catch all the blame because, and this is based on the Lakers or the NBA or whoever we're saying is here knows that the Lakers don't have a chance against the Thunder, and therefore bring back Luka for the Thunder and let LeBron disappear after the ceremony of beating the.
It would make sense.
I'm just trying to clarify, when exactly is that? When are you saying LeBron out from game one against OKC?
I'm not saying when. I don't think he'll be out from game one. I feel like he'll load manage and kind of, load manage on the court like we typically see. And then, hobble a bit and something's been bothering him. I mean, that's already started, but old injuries bothering him, whatever. And then in game two, he'll be out.
England Diddy poked in the six finals is fucking with us, saying that Draymond is the best number 23 of all time.
I like this comment here. LeBron is just a glorified Horace Grant. Funny you should mention that, because Clutch negotiated his nephew's contract up $4 million above his market value, along with a $36 million option at the end, which is way more than players at that level typically get. So, just saying, there's a lot of family ties around the NBA.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, please go on.
I wouldn't be surprised if Luka gets the blame if he doesn't play. If he never plays in this series, if they lose, they will blame him for being injured. And that's why they lost.
I don't know why we're even continuing with the next 3 rounds, considering that LeBron just proved he was the GOAT by getting past the Rockets.
by beating the Rockets. Yeah, what's the
Apparently,
point?
we already witnessed the most impressive round.
Fair
Okay, so I
point.
like this. Lebitch thought he was going to be like Kobe, wear 2 different numbers and get them retired. He didn't, we've joked about it before, but this is just adding to the list. At some point, we should probably make a video about the entire list. None of those numbers were unknown numbers or his own personal numbers or had any personal relationship to him whatsoever. 6 was Russell and Dr. J, and 23 was MJ.
Yep.
So like, there's just not an original bone in this man's body.
Not necessary anymore. You have a very, very dumb population out there. Originality is not a requirement.
No.
Right,
it
so with
used-
that, I made the mistake of listening to First Take.
Oh, that's always a mistake. That's
Yeah.
never a must.
The weather was great today, and I just kept running and running and running. So I ended up listening to things I don't normally listen to. And my God, the first few seconds, no. So their first question was whether will LeBron, does the series hinge upon LeBron scoring 20 or more points? There's so many per
What?
game. There's so many different directions to go with this, because scoring 20 points in a game means like you're the fourth scorer on the team now. 20 points doesn't mean anything at all.
No.
But also but Jay will, yeah, he has to be that guy. He has to be their player. And all you have to do is go back to the previous series. The most impressive win by the Rockets over the Lakers was in game 1 when LeBron scored 15 and got the fuck out of the way. It was their most impressive win.
That's
Who
true.
are we listening to on television saying absolute nonsense? And then he said, and then he went on to say that who do you trust with the ball in their hands at the end of the game, SJ or LeBron? No one's ever controlled the end of a game the way LeBron has. And again, it's just complete made up nonsense.
Like, didn't he have six? Was it? It was, maybe I'm exaggerating. Let's see if I can get it accurate. I think it was 4. I think I counted 4 missed threes in that last minute trying to tie the game.
Mhm.
Was it 4?
Plus the turnovers.
Well, never minding the turnovers. I guess that's a really good reason not to trust somebody at the end of the game. But even just with that shot alone, like how many attempts at the shot are we going to give before we stop counting on it? Like, what was it with the game on the line? I'd give it to Jordan. With my life on the line, I'd give it to Larry Bird. And if the game doesn't matter, I'd let LeBron try 6 times.
Sounds right.
Is that the way it goes?
I think that's what Pat Riley said.
I want to point this out, and I'm going to point it out during the game too. But that's actually J-Vo. I think it's J-Vo music. Lou Dort gonna have the so-called king injured. Lou Dort is the only member or the only signee of Clutch Sports on OKC. So I'm gonna be watching what happens with Lou Dort on the court. There's what we expect to happen, and then let's see how it actually plays out.
Yeah. Wow.
No tip and Pippen.
That's something else that was in the news recently. Rich Paul painting people not like that Clutch is LeBron centric and like playing the victim. I'm like, you are fucking people's careers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or LeBron James, and you're gonna sit here and act like you're the victim.
I mean, it goes a lot deeper than that. I think.
Oh yeah, you're the one to tell us about it for sure.
Yeah, well, that's a whole life in itself. That's
Yeah.
an entire life. But it's deeper than that. It's not only the players are warning other players and players are steering away and stuff. It's a lot of other agencies and a lot of other money has come into the league, and bigger money than LeBron has come in on the agency side, and they're just not putting up with it. they're just not dealing with it, and they have the money to sort of push back. And one agency in particular has spent the last 12 years building out and expanding its pipeline, its infrastructure, or sorry, building out its roster into the NBA pipelines, into the NBA infrastructure. So there's a lot of pushback, and Clutch's sort of grip is weakening in terms of players on the NBA. And that's partly their own model too. They didn't sign that many people. They went after quick cash grab players about to enter free agency, and then not doing much with them after that. But they didn't pick up a lot of like draftees. They didn't pick up a lot of people coming into the league for a while because they were focused on the biggest stars. And some other agencies made a big, push to sort of box them out from that. So I think that's why you see them meeting now with the big European agents. For example, Jokic's agent in Europe. If you guys remember last year on the yacht and stuff with Maverick Carter and all that. Yeah, I think that's why. I think they're trying to get in on the European pipeline because they've just been boxed out of a lot of the domestic stuff and even the front office stuff. Like most of the front office in New York is the most CAA represented team now. The front office is almost entirely represented by CAA. New York is, basically what you would consider a completely Clutch independent front office now. So that's been a trend going on, and like I said, that is a whole live in and of itself. That's probably like 10 videos. But there's a lot going on with that, and not a lot of it is very good for Clutch.
No.
I want to pose a question to the viewers on our show right now. I am seeing that they are featuring Shea. They've been talking about Shea most of this pregame show,
Yeah.
which I'll take over LeBron. But that leads me to the question I'm asking: how long until they switch to the rest of this pregame show, glazing LeBron being here at age 41?
And how he carried the Lakers past the Rockets.
I don't care what. I mean, whatever the excuse is, he shouldn't be on the screen at all. They should
No,
keep,
I agree.
they should keep talking about these new young players. But how long until they switch over? Because we've got 25 minutes still before the game starts.
Is that a let me ask you this, is that a sign that you're putting SGA first, that the league is putting, I don't know who's responsible for that, maybe it's the broadcast, but if they're putting SGA first when there's less people watching the pregame, and then save LeBron for right as we go into the pregame, like the final 10 minutes or so when you have the most visibility? Is that a sign that it's already leaning?
Well, see, I thought you were going to say that it was a sign that they are going to favor the Thunder, that they put Shea first, but then you added your last sentence saying, prime time is right before tip-off. So many different directions to argue this. What do the people in the chat say?
I want to shout out this one real fast. Michael LaRouche, self-research, had a great vid showing that LeBron has had 14 different series where he had his teammates shooting at least 40% from three, including this year. Shout out to Jim. Shout out to self-research, NBA Facts. If you're not following him, go follow him. I have not seen that one, but I'm sure it's outstanding. I'm going to watch it after the stream.
Oh, it was a fantastic video where, he's basically just, because they, the whole media narrative right now is that LeBron was carrying the Lakers. And so he, SNFR was just demonstrating that's not true. Here are the numbers to prove it. He was being carried. He was hurting his team with all of his turnovers. He was doing nothing offensively to guarantee his team the win. And it's a fantastic video.
Oh,
this is disgusting. I want to throw up.
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead, AOH. Get your nice thing out now.
Don't you know that the reason those guys were shooting 40% was because of LeBron?
That's right. He empowered them to shoot 40%. Oh my God, Geloso. Steve Kerr said that Draymond Green is a better defender than Dennis Rodman or Scottie Pippen. Can't make this shit up.
Why are you saying things like this?
To get you going. To start the live off strong with a good AOH.
I mean, I have to make a video about that not only because Rodman is my favorite player, but because I fucking hate Donkey. And for him to say that, I don't know what the hell's happened to Steve Kerr. The things that have been coming out of his mouth lately are just fucking insane. But yeah, that I cannot abide.
I mean, I said it the other day. He is negotiating for a new contract right now as already being the highest paid, and he wants, presumably he wants even more. So it's not that surprising that he's out there glazing the crap out of anything related to, today's players or modern players. But, that's just a theory.
Hey, we've got a longtime supporter, Meg K. Waldron, and Sports and Fitness Rants just joined the chat.
Oh, nice.
What up, SNF?
Yeah, ask Draymond to guard Shaq or Karl Malone. Good luck. I'd pay to see that because he would be humbled incredibly quickly.
SNFR says LeBron James Jr. had more offensive rebounds in the Rockets series than his dad, 3-2. James Jr. played 35 minutes in series. Dad played 232. LeBron James and offensive rebounds just don't go together.
No.
Of course not. By the time the ball's in the air, he's already back. He's already all the way back at the other hoop.
Oh.
3.5 times we'll hear age 41, unprecedented or greatness. Take the over. See, this is what I'm talking about. You see, this is why one day I will accept DraftKings or whoever. It's this is the kind of comment that makes me want to do it.
This is your first live ever, right? That you're hosting?
This is my first time hosting a live. That's true.
Hey.
I am learning the ropes. Speaking of which, SNF, if you want to call in during halftime or at some point, I will try to figure that out. Otherwise, it's not a slight. I literally don't know how to do that yet.
It's not hard. If you just hit invite, you can copy the link and either paste it in the chat, or you can also just email it directly to him.
Well, there you go. Look at that.
Super simple. Also, I did want to point out Joel's comment that was just up on the screen. He said, congrats, mid-range on the new channel.
Oh, thank you very much. I missed it, but thank you very much. Yeah, it was a long time. I don't know. It's been in discussion for a long time. I didn't know if it would be worth it, if anybody would care about these kinds of stories. And yeah, these gentlemen's encouragement, we now have a channel, and it seems like there are some people who do care about this stuff.
Absolutely.
So I'm in it now. Can't take it back.
I have to listen to Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller's on the screen.
No, I got it on mute. I can't. I don't want to hear anything that comes out of his mouth ever again.
Like the fact that he's worse than Richard Jefferson is saying a lot.
It's crazy because Richard Jefferson is insane. So for Reggie to be worse is wow.
But now Stan Van Gundy's trying to outdo both of them.
He really is.
That's I said it when I popped on the last time we watched the game. When I popped on that halftime, that's what I'm going to be watching primarily this tonight. I'm going to let AOH and Real Siberius talk more about that stuff, but I'm going to be paying real close attention to the announcers. I want to see if I can catch them sort of in real time live.
Well, the guys are saying in the chat that Reggie's already glazing LeBron. I see them showing LeBron on the screen. So to your point, the closer we get to tip-off, now they're showing the guy that they're glazing. Ugh.
I'm telling you, man. I mean, that's just how media works. That's just how ratings work. That's just how. That's just how it works.
M. Hunter Stevie with the super chat for me. Thank you, sir. He says, hard for LeBron to get the offensive rebound from beneath the opponent's basket. Well done. Transition points.
That's why he leads the league in transition points.
It's so impressive.
You can't buy those.
Sports and Fitness Rant says Thunder better show up and play that defense. So, are you going to give us a prediction, SNFR? What's going to happen? Are the Thunder going to go ahead and just like clean house the way that they should, or is this going to be a heavily compromised series? I should ask you guys too. We don't have to wait for
I think it's going to be a
SNFR.
completely compromised series. Are you kidding me? Like, I think
I
this
know
is
you
going to be the
said
most
that
compromised
last.
series I've ever seen.
You've got me really nervous.
I'm extremely concerned.
Siberius, what was your answer?
So the thumbnail on my video that I made earlier says you can buy off the Rockets, but you can't afford us. And I was speaking as the OKC Thunder. I will be incredibly surprised if it's not a sweep. If it's not a sweep, it's a gentleman's sweep. There's absolutely no way that with the consistent play that the Thunder offer, that the Lakers even stand a chance. There's just no way. If they take more than one game, there's absolutely a level of collusion, and I would have to look at the free throw discrepancy, the foul calls. I would have to take a look at all of those things.
I mean, I don't even follow much of the, this season I haven't been following much of the actual games, because why on earth would I put myself through that? And especially in the playoffs, baseball's going. So, I look in a little bit now that I have a channel and I'm talking about it with you guys and stuff. Like, I try to look a little bit, but it's so gross. But just on the media side, just on the business side, just keeping up with that news alone has been pretty predictive of a lot of the results and a lot of the narratives. So, I don't know. I'm not saying it's rigged, but it certainly seems nudged. Doesn't seem clean.
Armando Ruiz asks with the super, what injury will LBJ use to bail himself out of this series? Hurt feelings? Sciatica? Not one, but both elbows because he can't remember which one he hurt? Great question. No easy answer.
No, all three.
And let me tell you something. He doesn't even have to decide. and they don't even bother to announce until the next day, and it won't match what we saw on the screen. So fucking say whatever you want, LeBron.
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be the knee. I think it's going to be a knee. That's my bet. For the sole reason that the knee, the knee is what eventually took out Michael Jordan, and I don't think he's original enough to have a different injury.
Ooh, you just brought up another topic accidentally. If LeBron goes out, and we know how much better the Lakers are without LeBron, how much more of a series does it naturally become without any refereeing?
I think it becomes a real live series, especially once if Luka's in and LeBron is actually out. I think it becomes a real contentious series on the basis that Pelinka has rebuilt the Lakers behind LeBron James. Like, I don't know if anybody's noticed, but if you've seen the little conversations that sometimes pop up about like where LeBron fits in on this team and it's a different crew and stuff, and nobody pays attention to the roster behind him other than to say that he's terrible, that they're all terrible and LeBron is carrying them all. But he completely rebuilt that team from 2023, from when they banned Clutchonomics to now. They've been more stable. They've seen more minutes. They have more chemistry. And we saw this year, AOH did a million videos pointing it out how much better they were when LeBron was injured compared to when he came back in. Like, that is actually a solid team that was rebuilt sort of quietly, not quietly to people, but quietly to the media. They don't talk about any of that.
How important is it that Jalen Williams is out?
I mean, it's slightly less flopping, right? Like a little bit.
But he's supposedly the Thunder's second best player, right? Oh, they're playing the NBC music. I might have to turn the volume on really quick.
Oh, there you go.
Are we synced up?
Let me get this going here.
I mean, right now they're showing, well, they were just showing SGA. A Lakers flag.
Oh, now I'm seeing a montage.
Real quick for you, AOH, Michelle Marie with the super. Thank you very much. LaFlop versus Flop 2.0. What the refs gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah. This game could set a record for stoppage.
That's something I meant to do it, but I couldn't figure out how. I might just have to like do it on my phone or something. I do want to check out the stoppages because we were talking about that the other day, which I'll talk about during the game later. But to see how it compares, to see how much time is actually spent dead ball time. Of course,
Thank you, Michelle.
The problem with
Thank you.
doing that is that then I have to, keep an eye on the nothing that's happening so I can start the clock again. So I don't know if I have that in me.
They're praising LeBron James here in this thing, and they showed this clip of him doing a reverse dunk. And not only was he open, but you couldn't see another player within feet of him in either direction. It's like, damn, people, do you even understand what you're showing?
I can tell you, they do not.
Nope.
They do
And
not.
they don't have to. And they don't have to.
To borrow Siberius's eloquent way of putting it, context is their kryptonite.
Read Sports and Fitness Rance's comments about predictions, if you care to host.
I'll be happy to, as soon as I find them. What's this? Lakers need Smart, Kennard, Ayton Rui, and Laravia playing great to have a chance to win one game.
Agreed.
I mean, yeah, I think they'll have to put out great performances, and if LeBron is on the court, they will have to be just, historic level performances.
Yep. Oh, Dallas is here. Dallas, good to see you. I'm telling you right now that if they call offensive fouls on SGA, the fix is in. They don't normally call it, but watch for that. And that would definitely be a sign. We can blame Jaylen Brown for that, for calling out the refs. And now they suddenly woke up after Jaylen Brown's tirade.
Oh my God, there it is. The newest member to our conspiracy army over here. Good to see you again, little brother 03. What's up, fellas at AOH? If SGA or Chet goes down, that's a sign that Adam Silver, James is rigging their way to the finals.
Well, people go down so often now that it's not even that weird to predict it.
No.
Nope. I really believe they forced KD to sit out so the Lakers can win. Yep. I mean, you're preaching to the choir, pal. I mean, I've talked about it before, and I've talked about, I don't know if it bears repeating now, but just pointing out, KD and LeBron have some major business together in Europe at the end of the season, starting this offseason, and that was put into place last offseason. And then we didn't hear any noise from KD all season long, chirping for 10 years, and then suddenly nothing to say once those Europe deals get going, and then they finalize it in February, and then he sits out because his knee hurts a bit. So, it is what it is.
What's up, Scaly Reptile member? Oh, and Dallas says another sign is that you'll know if they give Marcus Smart those BS calls that it gets. Boy, Marcus Smart, whether it's, whether the way he's doing it is ethical or not, has really meant a lot to this Laker team. But a lot of what he's doing is just plain balling out. But he also draws some bullshit fouls.
He does.
He does. They've all learned. We've seen that before.
Chance.
We've seen that before when players join the Lakers, then suddenly they start becoming little mini versions, I want to address this one real quick. This one's actually important. Wootage, I actually wrote it down. I feel bad, sir. I owe you an apology. In our last live over on the Real Siberius channel. So he's saying here, speaking of baseball, shout out to Cardinals great Vince Coleman for getting Barkley and Jordan back together. You had asked us specifically if we could talk about something positive, like how Barkley and Jordan were getting back together. And then we just totally veered off in demonstrating that we have talked about positive things, but we never actually addressed Barkley and Jordan getting back together. So we will address that now for you, sir. I am sorry for letting us get distracted from that.
Well, we don't know anything.
Well.
we don't actually know anything except that a phone call or something said that they had plans. But
they're going to play golf after the season.
yeah, I think it'll be worth talking about after they actually play golf together and get along. Because
That's
as of
fair.
right now, I mean, God knows what'll happen. Maybe they won't even play golf, and it's not even because they don't want to. Maybe life and circumstances block it from happening. So
Right.
it's just nothing to talk about yet. But I guess
I-
it's better. I guess it's better than it being a clear beef.
Here, you want a super speculative, extreme, zero evidence for this whatsoever take on that? Here, I got one for you, Woodage, and everybody else. What if, since all we can do is speculate, since we have no information whatsoever, I hope that they do sort of bury that hatchet and can do stuff together. I think that's always nice to see. That's great. I feel like it's been enough years. Like, let it go. But imagine if Chuck were unhappy where he's at and MJ felt that media was a good thing to get into and Clutch was losing its grip on things. Could Jordan Brand expand into media and could Chuck be the face of that? Could that happen? How about that?
I think it could happen.
I think it's the most wishful thinking ever.
I was going to say, I think, Jordan Brand absolutely has the power and credibility for that to be a legitimate option. And I think Charles would be a good figurehead for that. Whether it will happen, I mean, that's impossible to say. I would love for it to.
Another super. Oh, sorry, Haas. I'm hosting this live, and it's my first time hosting this live. I do not actually know how to do that, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But it's no slight to you. I'm learning how to use StreamYards here, so my apologies.
It's
But
probably
AOH,
for your first time. That's probably wise because if you just post it publicly, you're going to get your waiting room filled with all kinds of people.
Yeah.
Just just send the link directly to people that you already have contact information with.
That's, I think, the move for the first go.
The players are on the floor. They're doing the announcements. I'm just curious how synced we are right now. The lights just went dark. They're showing JJ Redick.
Yep, I'll be
back maybe a few seconds.
I'm gonna see if I can get this screen up. Maybe I can't. But anyway, AOH, you have a super chat here from M Hunter Stevie 2081. Says, I think LeBron won't fake an injury here because of the fear that the Lakers will win the ring without him. Also, why I think he'll try to stay in LA. Oh,
wow.
So maybe he sits for a little bit, maybe an injury for a little bit, but then comes in heroically in time to take the credit. Do you think that's it? That assumes that, he gets helped across, helped into the finals in the first place. I don't know that they can help him that far.
Yeah, and then again, as we said last time, like the people that we thought were gonna be dominant, like what the fuck happened to the Celtics? And the Pistons already got taken to 7 games. Who knows what to think of any of these players, these teams anymore?
So in the last live AOH, you had asked about, the Celtics. I knew nothing about it. I seen anything, heard anything, whatever. So I finally looked into it, and 13 of 49 from the 3 is absolutely insane. And the fact that they didn't alter their game plan, I mean, they basically just threw that game away.
Yeah. Yeah. And the coach came out and said that they will not deviate no matter what. Yeah. M. Hunter, before we get too far, thank you. Thank you for that. Although it was kind of a chilling super chat to talk about the Lakers making it to the finals.
Oh yeah, let's Let's not even go down that road.
Let's project more positive energy into the universe. Hey, I'll tell you this: sports and fitness rants, and I watching that first Lakers Rockets game did not feel good. If this isn't going well, I may tune out in case I'm the problem. All right, Mark Dagano is on the screen. Now James is on the screen. How synced are we, Siberius?
I mean, I think it's probably like a 2 or 3 second delay on my end.
Okay, so I can hit pause on my end and for 2 seconds and hit play, and we should be. Oh my God, these
So I'm
commercials.
just seeing a DraftKings commercial right now.
Yeah, we're not going to get the same commercials.
No, that's a fair point.
I'm seeing that dude from The Office, who's now an action star, apparently, driving a car.
Gotcha.
John something.
Yeah, John Krasinski.
Yeah.
If you've never seen Jack Ryan, it's actually a great show.
Yeah, I'm sure it's okay. I just don't watch that much. It's hard enough to get me to watch the sports anymore.
Man, I am trying to find a good. I thought ESPN would have it, but
Only
trying to
Peacock,
find-
only Peacock and NBC.
no, for the better GameCast, ESPN's is
Oh,
garbage.
So now they're about to tip off.
yeah. I'm looking at the crowd in blue. Now I see Chet and Dort.
So yeah,
No.
I may be a few seconds ahead because they
Oh.
just tipped off.
Oh, shit. Well, what the fuck? All right, now you pause. Because they're just now at center court. They have not even tipped off yet on my end. I'll tell you when they jump. They jumped.
Okay.
Austin Reeves brings the ball up. Passes to Ayton. Ayton to LeBron. Zero resistance. LeBron goes to the basket. Oh my God. And he got a whistle for what?
Somebody
they
breathed
gave
in
him,
his direction.
gave him, oh, come on. Oh, okay. So you've got to be fucking with me, people. I thought the Thunder had a good defense. Well, LeBron can't make free throws still. Not that that should have been an
Nope.
end one, but
Apparently Thunder can't shoot either.
okay, you're still ahead of me. That's a pretty pathetic shot to settle for, Chet. Can people move the ball? Can we have ball movement? No one even went for that offensive rebound on the Thunder. Like DeAndre Ayton went up and grabbed that by himself.
ESPN might actually be the best we can do.
Chet, you look soft as fuck. Austin Reeves
Oh,
just
here we
stopped
go.
you in your tracks.
Sorry. ESPN was late. That's what's going on. Now it's up.
Huh.
All right, I'm turning this off. Thanks everyone for tuning in. This is fucking this is fucking ridiculous. Someone told me that the Thunder were good.
I mean, that's been the rumor.
Marcus Smart just got away with holding the MVP.
Oh my.
I like this. I like this comment right here. It's sad that I can make free throws, but LeBron can't.
I think I'm probably still a little bit ahead, so I'm trying to figure it out.
Chet just lost the ball and dunked it. Just did it. Austin Reeves is just crossed half court with it. How about you? There's Aiden. Aiden never, ever, ever misses from there. He may be the most consistent scorer from that little middle of the lane shot.
Oh, yeah. Almost never misses.
Are we synced yet?
So I just saw a replay of Chet's dunk.
No, you're still way ahead of me. How the fuck are you this far ahead of me? Just hit pause.
Yeah.
Lakers, Mitchell is played D. Here comes, and there's Chet not being able to handle the ball, but finishing anyway. And I just saw the replay. And now Marcus Smart with a tough shot in the middle of the lane misses. Thunder are bringing it up with a chance to tie the game. Hartenstein with his own DeAndre Ayton shot in the middle. Did not look as smooth. Didn't look as smooth as Ayton.
Now.
Nice. Cool.
Oh, there we go. Now we have other people keeping track of this shit. Reggie Miller, you could not have scripted a better start for the Lakers.
Look at that piece.
You did script a fantastic start for the Lakers. How about that?
Fuck you, Austin Reeves. You piece of fucking faking dog shit. He stepped on the defender. How's that a foul on the defender? Hartenstein is falling backwards.
Yeah, how's that his fault?
The fuck? What was that? Fanboys, just so entertain us with your stupidity, I'd like to hear you explain how that's a foul.
See, every time they show Luka, he just looks so disinterested in everything. All right, finally.
Chet has gotten them into the lead. Hot start for the Lakers. Refs are helping the Lakers, and the Thunder have the lead anyway. Marcus Smart trying to draw. God damn it. Get the fucking rebound, Thunder.
It still absolutely cracks me up that these professional athletes can just not stay on their feet.
Never. Well, I mean, the refs. Where's the foul? Did they call a foul? What's. Wait. What the fuck happened?
I'm not even.
They called a foul. Sure. They called a foul away from the ball and counted the shot.
All right. Well, tied it up again. Oh my God. The fact that this is playoff basketball, it just boggles my mind.
Oh, Chet with a rebound at least.
Right, finally.
All right. I think we got everything actually cooking. Everything seems to be working well.
I think so, yeah. I was gonna say seems to be synced up well. Thanks for taking care of that.
It's just annoying now with NBC because NBC has their own like little cast, but it's like garbage, and you have to like log in with your Peacock account and all this stuff, and then ESPN's was super late, so I don't know what's going on over there, but you know, round Earth strikes again. We got to figure it out.
Yep.
Your score is way ahead of ours, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think I can slow down the count.
No,
No.
probably not.
So,
We just need to fast forward through our commercial break. In fact, we could fast forward now.
I mean, it's fine. It's just there for anybody who can't, anybody who doesn't want to subscribe to Peacock or use any other services of any kind to watch the game, that they can still follow along with generally what we're
If,
talking about with the play-by-play.
if the Thunder don't start blowing them out soon, I'm fucking leaving.
Oh man. So we'll probably do it. Maybe we can do it before maybe like between first and second quarter, if there's time there, or maybe at the beginning of halftime. We
What?
kind of got distracted, but I want to show you this. We want to show you this vintage basketball, vintage how to do sports thing, so that we can keep track during this game of everything from it.
Okay, you can try now. Or do you think, how much time do you think you need? These commercials are fucking long as hell.
That's true. Yeah, you know what? I'll queue it up for the next commercial break. How about that?
Okay.
And yeah, we may want to split it up between a few. I think it's,
We don't have to watch the whole thing. We can just watch the beginning
I was gonna say, I
basketball
don't
part.
think we need to watch the whole thing. I agree.
No, we don't need to see Timmy be a shitty student too.
No.
I think just on the court is fine. The score is all that matters. Let's go, former Sonics. I like that.
Really hope the Sonics come back. I'll go see every game, even though it's still not great basketball.
Every game.
Yeah. Well, every home game.
Wow. It's a big statement.
I mean, I have a hookup. It doesn't cost me anything to go see them. That's the only reason why I would do it. I'm not going to go pay to see the modern NBA.
MJ Burke, I appreciate it. I think they're synced up now, but it's mostly that we can't. Not everybody can fast forward to match up with the game cast that's on the screen. So we're just kind of a little bit behind the game cast itself. But I appreciate it. Thank you.
Pineapple, can you add it so the comments show up on the screen? Because I can only see my comments, not your guys' comments. But if you have it so the comments show up on the screen, it should show.
Are they not showing? Hang on. Are they not showing?
There should just be a little
God.
toggle button.
Yes, there is. Dude, I have been clicking them to put them on the screen. So on my stream, everybody has seen them, I guess. Sorry.
Let me see if I have to do that on my end.
No. Oh yeah. I don't know if you have to as well, but they're on the stage now.
There we go. Yep, now I can see it. Perfect.
Little brother says at AOH, I'm telling you, they're going to rig the Lakers' way to the finals.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't know, man. I have a bad feeling.
Jesus Christ, you guys. Come on. Stop it.
I refuse to believe that.
Okay, I want to root for that not to happen. I hope that they will push the younger stars and like SGA and all that kind of stuff. SGA is also going to be the MVP, so there's a huge incentive there to push it.
Oh, as M Hunter Stevie mentioned, they're talking about LeBron and Bronny, completely out of context.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. As much as they glazed LeBron this year, you do have to suspect that they're going to do everything they can for it to be a fairy tale season. But
or at the very least, extend the games for the ratings.
Did Shea just throw a turnover that was questionable as hell?
I mean, that shot was questionable as hell.
See, I'm usually the most pessimistic person, so when other people are like have a darker prediction of the future than me, I'm real fucking worried.
Oof, that is an ugly shot. I did not like that.
Come
Wasn't
on,
much reason
Chet.
for it either.
Why
There
are
wasn't
these
much reason for
fucking
that.
why are these 7 footers so far from the rim?
All right, I'll try to be the voice of some level of positivity. I like that Chet and Wemby have their thing. I like that Chet and Wemby have some level of rivalry stemming from Europe and bringing that over here. I feel like we haven't seen an American rivalry in quite some time. So that gives me a little hope that maybe there's still competitive basketball where guys actually go at each other and don't just immediately collaborate.
Hmm.
So that's
Good job.
nice. I also like what you told me. I didn't see the interview, but I'm very impressed of SGA giving credit to his teammates for his success when they asked him about him doing well, right? Saying that that my teammates make it super easy for me to do well.
Yeah.
I like that.
I appreciated that a lot.
Uh-huh.
I think that's fantastic to see. So already a lot of positive behavior on OKC. I like that there's only one player signed to Clutch on OKC. Big fan of that.
Well, one's all it takes, as Draymond has shown.
Yeah.
The Warriors disappeared into oblivion, but Draymond's getting paid.
True.
I mean, I thought OKC played defense. What the fuck is going on?
It's from Dana Green. Bronny James always looks so surprised when he on the bench. Even
What
he
the
can't
fuck?
believe he is in this league and especially in the playoffs.
Dude, what the hell am I seeing? I might have to turn the sound on just to hear the announcers lie about what's happening because I can't even use my imagination to explain
No.
it. I don't know what's happening.
It looks like the fucking players on the court don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, Dallas says SGA is looking a little suspect.
Yeah.
Chet can't drive on Austin Reeves, and Austin
Nope.
Reeves is allowed to 2-arm shove him. Chet, can you get another inch closer to the rim since apparently you need that?
I mean, neither team can fucking shoot. Like,
And that's the only reason.
charge to the basket, nothing happens.
Another no call for SGA.
A cherry pick.
Oh. Well, let's
Look at
see.
that.
Let's see what else is in SGA's bag if the refs aren't helping him. And when I say helping him, I mean even calling when they should call it. But like if they're going to leave you high and dry, you better have something else.
There better be something.
Look at that. Like look at how far back he is by the time like I don't know.
Yeah, I think he did the stink face too. He's proud of himself for
Yeah.
he's proud of himself for cheating.
I mean, 100%. If I was not watching this with you guys, I would have already turned this shit off.
Yeah. You know, I actually that's a good thing to talk about. I did actually try to watch some of the Philly game.
Yeah.
And maybe 5 minutes is what I made it. This the amount of throwing ourselves on the floor as adults in a competitive sport.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nobody
Every
touching anybody
shot.
and everybody just diving onto the like I couldn't do it. I was alone. There's nobody to yell about it, and I just turned it off. Didn't even care.
Every shot ends with some sort of an unnatural motion by the shooter.
Everyone. Yeah. It's like the first time they've ever shot in their lives.
Dude, honestly, if the Lakers weren't blowing some shots that they should be making, the score would be way worse.
Yeah. They just it's just a fucking brick fest. Like fucking hell.
I see here. I get frustrated because I haven't watched the Thunder this year, so I'm expecting to see something good.
Yeah.
What the?
What whistle? What whistle for what? What's the whistle for?
Oh, Jackson Hayes is getting a favorable whistle
Oh,
over
okay.
Chet.
All right.
What?
Well, you hit the
Well,
hand. You hit the hand pretty decently.
it was Laguna. Hello, Laguna. The fix is in. I just checked with my grandma, and she couldn't watch the Pistons game. They want the people to watch this game. Oh, interesting. So Pistons score is 83 to Marcus Smart with a steal and an outlet to Laravia, who turns it over. Again, if this wasn't shit basketball also by the Lakers, this would be real bad. Oh my God. And this one, a block. What's happening,
Hachimura.
people?
I agree, though. It just looks so unnatural when you come down going left and then you throw yourself down to the right.
Stop rewarding the unnatural flailing. Look at Hachimura with the D. Somebody said that the Pistons Cavs game is pretty good. 85-82 at the beginning of the fourth on the other game.
Wow.
I saw a theory. You want to talk about deep conspiracy theories? I saw a theory that they're going to try to boost the Cavs and boost the Lakers to end up with the Lakers Cavs, as the send off.
Ah,
I don't think that will happen, but that's an amazing theory.
Red Factor says watching game 6 of the 97 finals instead. Yeah, I'm about to join you.
Actually,
So
anyways, you gotta get with me and Siberius here this week. We gotta chat.
Okay.
we have some plans that we think you will enjoy being a part of.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Nemo Los Angeles said, I don't know how you guys watch this version of the NBA. I just can't.
I'm over here making the effort. Hey, wait a minute. We're here. We are here making the effort. I don't know where fanboys are at. I don't know why they're not watching. I don't know why the Lakers viewership is down. I don't know why the NBA's viewership is down. This is the GOAT playing in the greatest era possible. I mean, this is literally the greatest players who have ever lived playing the greatest era of the greatest sport. I don't know where they're at, but we're over here making an effort.
Yeah, we're doing our contribution to the ratings.
So I'm also looking in the stands, seeing if I can spot Mr. Goat Herder. See if he's
Skater
out here.
Reptile says, at this age, you guys are amazing. Boy, I tell you, if you're sitting on a couch, I feel like I just played. Watching this game is more painful than playing one on concrete. We are here so that people don't feel like they have to suffer alone.
Yeah,
That's basically it.
that is why we do it.
If LeBron was the GOAT, that by itself should solve the viewership issue. Like if we were indeed watching the greatest of all time, people would be tuning in.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes, William Carter. We saw Chet try to post up Reeves. I don't even know what else to say about it. I puked while watching it live. I don't know what to say.
Like
What
this,
is it?
that's like Yao
Oh.
Ming dribbling the ball up the floor and then jack up a three with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Yes, that is what it's like.
Yep.
That is exactly what it's like.
I didn't get to watch KC most of the season, but I kept hearing they're incredible. What the heck am I watching now? Exactly. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know. Even with the bad reffing, it's still pretty shitty basketball by the Thunder. Christ, they suck. Shay, show me what you're fucking made out of. God
Dude,
damn,
no-
another block on the perimeter? Shay
Finally.
is afraid to
I mean,
fucking shoot.
he is.
I thought he did. I thought he's not a big 3-point shooter anyway. So why am I not seeing him driving and scoring?
Well, that's the thing. I hear people talk about his mid range. Where
Yeah.
the fuck is it?
Oh my God, Rui Hachimura is looking better than Shea.
Yep.
Is this true? MJ Burke says Pistons have shot 30 free throws to Cleveland's 9.
No shit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There was
Hey,
that
wait,
Shea?
that's your theory, sir.
What, the free throws?
No, vaulting Detroit.
Oh no, that was Siberius.
Oh, was that yours, Siberius? Well, there you go.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Wanting to see the Cavs and the Lakers.
Oh,
Although
no, I didn't say that.
I thought you meant next year, Cavs Lakers.
No,
No,
I
that
don't
was
know.
that was just some theory that was floating around. But in terms of Pistons coming back on the Magic and trying to elevate the Pistons.
Oh my! This is fucking Keystone Cop too. What
are
the
they
fuck
doing?
are you people doing?
That fake fall down, you need to go to jail. Just don't let him play sports anymore. My God, I can fake better than that. Oh, I lost my. I don't know how to defend all of a sudden. Jesus
What are
Christ,
these
Shay.
fans cheering for?
I know that went in, but that was disgusting. What the? That was a
Oh my!
low. That was a low quality shot, Shay. Very low quality shot. I need to see something better, and that might be a bailout.
Wait a minute. Look at this. Do you hear the announcers? Is everybody
No.
listening to what
No,
they're
I'm
saying? Oh
not.
my God.
No,
Are
What
they-
an incredible move by Shea. How amazing is this move? Look at him when he gets the shot. Look, there are 4 yellow jerseys around him. The 3 jerseys that came after he already shot the ball behind him, like 3 feet behind him.
Hey,
Can you believe there are 4 yellow jerseys near him after the play is over? Like, I'm telling you, they
looks
announce
like
this
a
for people who
failing
aren't
attempt.
looking.
Shay has a lot of fans, so I got to let the people speak up. Tell me why I'm wrong about my assessment of that play, because I did not like that layup at all. It was Jackson Hayes just dunk on his goddamn head. LeBron didn't want anything to do with Caruso.
Nope.
Nope. Although I'm not sure what that shot was anyway.
Okay.
What?
Oh, it's just watching this makes me feel like I drank fucking Ipecac. What the fuck is this?
I feel like we're not in sync anymore. End of the first did the first.
End of the first. Yeah, they're
Okay.
walking off the court.
I got into the first with him getting it in over LeBron easily.
It makes it worse because I was watching some old basketball that YouTube was suggesting to me. My God, it was rapid and it was rabid. It was exhausting. After watching today's NBA and watching the old NBA, I feel exhausted watching the guys from the past running around.
Yes.
Yep. But remember, they put in the 3 seconds to speed up the game. They put in the 3-second rule to speed up the game and stop having so many stoppages because of the fouls.
Hey,
Games were
we have the data, according to Steve Kerr. So there's nothing to even talk about. We have the data.
Right.
Fuck you, Steve Kerr. What a
I mean,
disappointment.
they're
I
just
mean, when they
long.
talk about pace, the game now is so much faster.
The level of pace, as LeBron put it. I don't think that's actually a correctly formed sentence.
It's not.
It's just a faster pace or a slower pace. It's not a level of pace. Commercials with Shea wearing Cruella DeVille clothing again.
So JXY says, y'all way better than me because I can't watch a game over 3 minutes from the calls, flops, constant gambling promotion, jacking up threes with time left on the shot clock, whining and crying. That's all it is.
If we weren't here pressuring each other to keep watching, we'd probably be gone too.
I would be doing
Man, I'm here for
anything
it.
else.
I am here for it. I'm gonna make it through this.
This is
I will too.
Pineapple's. This is Pineapple's inaugural stream.
Yep. I'm committed. I will make it to the end of this shit game.
I appreciate it, gentlemen.
And you guys have a ways to go before you're monetized still, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Incredibly close to like being able to have memberships and super chats. But no, I'm quite a ways away. I'm like just over 1,000 hours away from like actually being monetized.
I don't even know how many hours I'm away, but probably close to 3,000.
Oh well, it took me 4 years. So
Well, I've been here. This is day 10. so I'll see you in a couple years, my friend.
I'm gonna be dead if I watch any more of these fucking NBA games. This shit is hard on. This is hard on the soul.
It will. It'll just kill you.
I want to get out there and show them how to fucking play. Here's how to shoot with.
I'm back in.
Without.
You back in?
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah, they're showing Shea on the sideline.
Yeah.
I noticed. I saw it earlier. Let me see if I can bring that up. But OKC was slightly better. Let me see if I can put it up on the screen. I wonder if they even still have that. Oh no, this is now just for this game. All right. But I saw they had their little thing
Mitchell.
like the matchup, right? Sort of how they're looking. And everything was actually fairly close. I mean, OKC was better in most categories, but not like a crazy amount, except for turnovers. Turnovers was something like, it was like 11 more turnovers per game. Like on average, 11 more for the Lakers than for OKC. OKC was something like, I think they had an average of like two turnovers. And we've already seen 2.
Yeah.
As we go into the second quarter. So that's fascinating.
Come on, Mitchell. Come on, guys.
I mean, OKC moves the ball to accomplish nothing.
Look, I haven't seen them much, but I have seen them, and they're better than this.
Yeah, I mean, Houston was better than they were in game 1.
They did have their other Jay Will when I was watching, though. I don't know how much that matters. But this Mitchell guy who wasn't a starter, he's good.
I mean, all right, they have a lead now. Let's see what the fuck happens.
Yeah, I hear you.
Jesus,
Here.
LeBron James with the arm bars. What an illegal piece of shit.
As yet undetermined says, "Hey, listen, it's ugly, but they're up 10. I'm fine with it." I agree. It's not that I'm just very nervous about which one they're going to put. There are so many incentives on both sides of this.
Yeah, there's different ways to feel nervous because the Thunder didn't look good. You know,
No.
like sometimes a team can be behind and you still feel decent.
Yeah.
But like you can also be in the lead and be like, you don't deserve to be.
Okay. I took a look. AOH, if you want to know,
Yeah.
I am 2,957 hours from journey.
You're on your way though.
I am on my way. Hey, I'm not. I don't. Thank you to everybody who watched. Any of the 3 videos that I put up.
And that's way
But
fucking better than
it's
I
crazy
was.
to me that
after,
anybody's
like,
watching
30
anything that I'm
videos.
talking about. It is insane to me. So I'm truly just surprised, honored. I did not think anybody was going to be interested, but y'all have proved me wrong.
Yep.
But it's just a funny question. 10 days in, like how long until you're monetized? Like, man, years. NHL will pass NBA by then. Although baseball has already passed NBA. It's crazy how much sort of relevance baseball has been able to get back so quickly in just like less than 3 years now. 3 years. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. But they've overtaken the NBA now.
It's a pretty
So
low bar.
They'll never overtake football, but they have overtaken the NBA, both in TV and in streaming, and it's awesome.
One of you guys must have. Oh, there he is. Never mind. Well, everybody's going after someone named Oscar, but I don't see Oscar's messages. So maybe somebody on my channel already booted him.
No, I see some. So is KD
Oh,
better
no,
than
no,
Will
here he
because
is.
of his final? He's arguing about the finals. He
I don't know,
seems to
he's
be
still here.
having fun.
Well, yeah, he's not showing up on mine. I can see him in like the chat on the stream. But yeah, he must be on your channel, AOH, because I'm not getting any of that, thankfully.
Dallas says, I want OK sweep and get them the F out of here. I don't even want to hear a fake narrative. Amen. Just get them out of here and we can enjoy the rest of the playoffs.
Agreed.
Yep.
So tell everybody a little bit more about what they can look forward to seeing at the next commercial break or at halftime, in case they didn't listen in on the last live.
Yeah, for sure. So we got 2 things for everybody today. The first one, I meant to do pregame. We meant to do pregame, but we went deep into some other stuff. But we're gonna watch we found a short film from 1951 on how to be good at sports, how to be a good sports player, how to be a good sport. It's one of those like, here's shitty Timmy who is shitty at everything, and here's great, I don't know what the hell his name is, great, Peter who is well liked and loved by his teammates and always plays right and is always great. And it's just incredible to me. It was incredible to myself and Siberius. AOH has not seen it yet. How every single lesson where they show what shitty kid does and what good kid does, every single one is everything that you see in the modern NBA, and it's everything that you see LeBron James do. Like,
God
every
damn you,
single thing.
DeAndre Ayton. Fucking DeAndre Ayton makes LeBron look good.
So we're going to watch what they have taught basketball players to do and what they've taught people playing sports, period, to do for the last 100 years, and how to be a good person and be a good contributor, how to be a good teammate.
What the fuck has happened to the mid-range? No one can shoot mid-range shots.
You guys want a drinking game where you're hammered fast? Watch how many times LeBron James illegally 2-hand shoves off of people and gets away with it.
I mean,
He
I
just
would die.
he just shoved the shit out of Caruso a second ago.
What
Is
is
that
that?
Mitchell?
What is that? Oof. A little bit of awkward dribbling, but a good finish.
A lot of awkward dribbling
Fuck
going
you,
on in this.
DeAndre Ayton. Stop fucking shooting. Fucking DeAndre Ayton carrying LeBron's ass.
Oh my!
That was an open shot, dude.
Did I take offense to this? Oh my!
If you fall down,
Oh,
you will be rewarded.
Yep. And the announcers too fouled hard by McKee. Like, really? You're gonna go to a deeper inspection on that. Why do they need deeper inspection? It was so incredibly egregious, fouled so hard. Fouled
Yeah,
hard.
softer
Did you
than
hear this guy?
softer than the foul that wasn't called when LeBron fouled Dylan Brooks earlier this year.
yeah. Is it just me, or does Kennard look like he's like 40? I've just always thought he looks like an old man on the court.
No?
95, 93, Cleveland
Oh,
Oh no, I
and
can't.
Pistons.
Here, AOH,
Yeah.
you get a moment. I'm not. I don't have mod in your channel on Pineapple. It's still on McZuggins. But when you get
I'm
a
sorry,
moment,
what? You want to be a mod?
yeah, or you can get rid of one or two people. Either way.
Type a comment so that I can see your name. It'll make it easy for me to make you a mod.
Yeah, I got you. So I don't want to. I don't think I can log over to McZuggins at the moment.
how does he?
Hey, LeBron's holding the ball. That's a technical. That's a delay of game, and he's the
Yeah.
one getting mad.
There you go. Yep. Oh man, did you go back and see any of the Easter eggs? In that
No.
you should, man. I got him doing literally exactly that move right there, like that exact complaint move.
All right.
Do you guys ever wonder how the fuck these guys are sweating?
I wonder how one of them is sweating so much. I got a super chat for you. Luke Fredericks, 5906 says, God, I haven't been tuning into as much season ball, but the amount of commercials and advertising is enough to make me want to vomit. Hardly any play.
Absolutely, almost none.
It's
Which
funny
is-
that you say that.
Which is why we were just asking, how on earth do they even break a sweat?
It's funny you say that because the reason we talked about it before, but you go back to 2001 when they put in the 3-second rule, and then 2003 when they banned hand checking. But the logic, the reasoning, the stated reasoning for it was because there were too many stoppages, because there were too many fouls, because you had too many guards trying to drive in. Basically, too many Iversons driving in on too many Shaqs was the idea. So just too many fouls. It was slowing down the pace of the game and making the games on TV just take a little bit too long at around 2 hours and 10 minutes or so. And since that time, with less physicality, with no with the 3-second rule, you can't clog the paint, you can't do any of that stuff. Somehow we are up to 2 hours and 15 minutes. Somehow it is up. There are more stoppages, more commercial breaks, and slower. So I don't know. you try to tell me about the faster pace, but the numbers say otherwise.
Oh, so Steve Kerr was lying. Steve Kerr does not have the data.
Can you imagine?
Oh, Chet made one. Still only a 9-point fucking lead.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt and Ayton would be starters for the Warriors. God damn it. Why does Austin Reeves do that so easily to people?
No
Austin Reeves
idea.
gets in the lane a lot against everyone, not just this game. Like he really does. Okay, and the Thunder just turned the ball over, and I don't understand why. I don't even know what the excuse is. Uh-oh, Caruso and oh no, he's just giving advice.
I like this. Gather step. Mike Novak says, gather step, crab dribble. They invented terms to justify LeBron's illegal offensive play style.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, even after I give him the gather step, he still takes 3 or 4 more steps than are allowed. I mean, we're not even talking about being close to legal anymore. I mean, not
No.
even close to legal. Dunk the fucking ball, somebody. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Oh, get the fuck up, you fucking goddamn piece of shit Laker. The fact that you're wearing purple and gold means I can't believe you immediately.
Yep.
It also means you don't actually have a nutsack. He's holding his hand. He's holding his hand, not his nuts. Jesus Christ. These days, everything that happens to everything that ever happens is the worst thing that's ever happened now.
It is. This will sound absolutely fucking ridiculous, but it is 100% true. And it's just something that pops into my head anytime somebody gets injured. I didn't cry this much when I suffered 3 traumatic fucking brain injuries. What is the deal? It's a finger. Cut it off.
Yeah. Dude, he can't stand up correctly because of the pain in his pinky.
No.
Come on.
Like, what? And then can we even see what happens? Where does your hand get hurt?
Oh, Dallas.
And
Dallas says he wants the whole team healthy with no excuses. Listen, LeBron fans don't even know who Vanderbilt is. They just know who to give the credit to when Nick Wright tells them to the next morning.
Yeah, they also don't know who he signed to.
Okay. A lot of people are complaining about
he's a
Oscar.
Clipper.
Should I boot him or not? Or is he entertaining some people?
Here, I got you. Oh no, I think I can only do that on mine.
No, I think I could do it, but I'm debating whether
Oh
or
no,
not
I was
to.
gonna run a poll, let chat decide. That's how it's gonna work on mine.
Oh, okay.
Chat's gonna be able to vote people off the island over here.
Go ahead.
you're saying I'm a fan. A fan of what?
Yeah,
If
I
you
don't
like
have a
LeBron,
lot.
No, but
you
it's
don't
typically
like
it's typically
basketball.
seen as rude to insult and attack everybody in a live and spam the chat over and over.
That's what fans do. What are you talking about?
I suppose so.
Isn't that fan behavior?
Dallas says to let him live.
Let him live.
We're going with the thumbs up, thumbs down.
Oh, I have my first hate chatter.
He just said I'm a fan of both LeBron and AOH. That's not possible.
Now you have to go.
That's like being a fan of Jordan and LeBron. It's not fucking possible. I'm sorry. I'm giving him the fucking thumbs down. That's
That's offensive. You can't like me and LeBron at the same time. Oh no. Wow, that was a good one. I haven't been hurt to the bone like that in a long time.
Oh wow! The good way to seal your own fate is say that you're a fan of LeBron and AOH. Good way to get you gone.
I mean,
AOH is
it's gonna be
AOH
distracting
is
to everybody in the chat and distract from the actual conversation that's happening. Like there's no reason. There's no reason for it.
Mike Novak says AOH's pro has more legitimacy than LeBron's offensive back. What are you saying about my hair, dude?
It's an outstanding. That's an outstanding comment.
I'm gonna get some hurt feelings here and open a Twitter account.
Yep.
Do it. Open 3.
Oh, one of the best things that happened on my channel recently is I had a post called Battle of the Balds, and it was a top-down view of Kevin Durant and LeBron showing their bald spots. And a fanboy came in the comments and said, "Oh, you'll be going bald soon." And I was like, "Bitch, I'm 50 and have all my hair."
Mm. Yeah, most of us can tell from our dads whether we're going to be bald, can't we?
Yeah, I mean, it's on both your mom and your dad's side, and both of them had hair until they died at very old ages. So I feel pretty confident.
My parents kept their hair even when they were dead.
My dad still got all his hair, and my grandfather actually, I think, had most of his hair all the way.
Marcus Smart needs to stop fucking playing lights out.
He does.
Okay. You're not going to get any credit, Marcus.
Nope. And regardless of how good you play, when you inevitably lose, you will still get the blame. I'll be right back.
Oh, they're telling us it's your mom's dad that matters. It's your mom's dad that decides that. Well, I don't know. My mother's father passed away when I was like ultra young, so I actually am not sure how his hair was, but I still have mine anyway.
There you go, Shay. There's a mid-range. Put these fucking Lakers out of their misery. Austin Reeves just double dribbled.
Actually, have my hair grown out from COVID time still. I still have it. It's like a little bit above the shoulder.
Oof. Austin Reeves started to bring that kung fu knee up.
Jesus. Man. The mythical offensive foul.
There we go. Ball movement. That was so much more fun to watch. Wait,
Yeah,
was it
see,
a call?
that's timeout.
Oh, okay.
No, just taking timeout.
Shay was making such a weird face, dude. I can't tell when you're happy or not. Look at the ball movement, people. Anyway, I mean, look at what I'm excited about. That was nothing. It's an improvement. An extra pass. It's like Coach Carter. Another pass. Make another pass.
All right, sorry about that. I had to get myself some ice cream to reward myself for watching this garbage.
Never again. We allow it once.
All right. So it's still a 9-point game.
Yeah. So the other thing that we're going to be talking about is people have a chance to be in here. The thing that we're going to be talking about at halftime here in a few minutes is a video that I put out the other day, I think Sunday, about detailing how, if everybody remembers the Scottie Pippen Mr. Pibb ad, talking about how Jordan was only famous, or Jordan was only considered the GOAT thanks to the media and all that, and how Scottie Pippen, he wouldn't have gotten anywhere without Scottie Pippen and all that stuff. So it turns out that LeBron's media company, the senior vice president and chief creative officer of his media company, and his and Rich Paul, through his former marketing agent, or through his marketing agency, made that ad, created that ad, seeded it on social media, and put it out. Amplified it and got the conversation going. But they're the ones who wrote, directed, produced that ad, and got it out there, put it up on March Madness, and got that whole conversation going. So I personally am of the opinion there's nothing illegal, but I'm personally of the opinion that that shouldn't be allowed. I don't think that players should be able to have media companies doing that kind of stuff to manipulate narratives. I think that's messed up. I also think that if a player were to do that in baseball, they could never get behind the plate ever again. I think every pitcher would be thrown for their head. So for some reason, though, in the NBA, that's just allowed. But I think that's dirty. I think it's incredibly corrupt. I think they went through a good amount to keep that quiet. So we're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of how that works, how they go about seeding a narrative, how they go about putting it on social media. We talked a good bit about it
made a mid-range shot
on Siberius's stream the other day as well.
Jesus, Marcus Smart has got to be fouling the shit out of Shea, and even I think he is. My God, has anyone gotten away with being that physical on Shea this season?
I don't think so.
Why do people give credit to coaches? I don't see these coaches doing anything. I don't see either one of them doing a goddamn thing.
I just made a video about that.
I know you did. Figureheads.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Nothing.
I mean, they can't do much about it anyway. Like, I really believe that most of them are powerless now. I think Clutchonomics made most of all the clutch teams completely powerless.
God, everyone here has fucking Balco hands.
Oh, what was this? Yeah. I was about to say, like, what the hell was that? Jesus.
Can you spread that through the air? Is LeBron infecting people with Balco disease?
Apparently.
Get the
So it's
fucking
funny.
rebound.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just cussing at the screen.
Oh, well, no, I mean, I can't blame you.
There we go.
Showing this Xfinity commercial of Caitlin Clark, and she's not missing any shots. And I was like, that's not indicative of her career at all.
I like this. Clutch is just a fall guy. The NBA allows it. I'm torn on that, but I like the comment. I like where you're coming at it from. I don't think Clutch is a fall guy. I think Clutch and Spring Hill and all of Rich Paul's marketing agencies have been manufacturing all this shit forever. I think they have abused this. I think they got in bed with ESPN, and ESPN gave them enormously favorable coverage in order to keep their long-form content going. There's just a whole bunch of stuff, and my channel is going to be talking a lot more about this. But yeah, I have very strong feelings on that. However, I do not blame them. I don't actually blame Clutch. I don't blame Spring Hill. I don't even blame LeBron James. I lay that blame entirely at the feet of Adam Silver and towards the end of Sterling's career. That kind of stuff should be banned. It shouldn't be allowed. It shouldn't be allowed in the league. There should be rules against this stuff, and they just don't do it. They just don't. He could wake up tomorrow and do it, and he refuses to do it. Manfred does it in MLB. I never hear any of this stuff coming from NHL. So I don't understand why. I mean, and Siberius and I were talking about it earlier. Silver makes but he makes $10 million a year. I don't know how invested he is in other stuff, but I would imagine that he's not allowed to be very much. So that's all it takes, really. I mean, these players are getting $52 million a year. Adam Silver makes 10, and that's all it takes for him to just allow all of this to propagate all the players.
Damn it.
And screwing 435 non-superstar players in the process.
Marcus
Like,
Smart
I
hit
like
a
your-
clutch. Marcus Smart hit a clutch three, caused a turnover, and then Kennard hit a three. And now here comes LeBron with the wide open dunk, and that's the only replay that we're going to see.
Yep.
But yeah, the Thunder just fucking shit the bed. They were about to open the lead up, and then they just. What is happening? Is Shea throwing? Shea looks like trash.
I was just thinking, I'm like, this is the MVP? Is that a joke?
Come on, Shea. For those of us who don't watch you much, it's time to shine.
So I had
You
a
know-
thought. Oh, go ahead.
Well, multiple things can be true at once. The NBA
Yeah.
is allowing it to happen, which is shady, but you still have to be a shady person to engage in
You
something.
do.
I mean, it's not like, oh, well, what choice do I have but to be a piece of shit? This guy said I could be a piece of shit, so I've got to be a piece of shit. Your favorite
Absolutely. I mean,
player,
that's
your favorite player's career still revolves around shady bullshit. No matter who's at the top, he's still engaged in it, and his career is still
Mhm.
based on it. I'm done.
Dakota. Was it Dakota Larry Brock? I hope I'm saying that correctly. Sports and Fitness Rant thinks SGA is MVP. He will be MVP. I don't even need to know any of this stuff. He will be MVP. Absolutely. I have a video coming up on the MVP voting and the voter roll and how that's been for the last 6 years, I think, or since 2019. And at this point, it follows every pattern. It's all there's only been 2 years that were anomalous, and even they eventually went with the pattern. But at this point, SGA won the second ESPN poll. He won the third ESPN poll handedly. And it has not happened in, I think, 7 years that somebody has won, or at least 7 years. I only went back 7 years. That someone has won the third ESPN poll, and 67% of the time when they win the second ESPN poll, they are the MVP. And it's crazy. They vote as a block. There's an ESPN block, a Warner block, the Athletic has a block, and then sort of international and independents are the smallest share. And they vote together. The whole MVP race, the whole narrative, all the articles they publish about it is complete bullshit. They publish it and publish it and publish it, but they still vote, 80% in the poll that they're going to give it to the guy. And then at the end, they give it to the guy by like 80 or 85%. It's the most. I'm not saying that the vote is manufactured or that the vote is rigged. I don't know by what criteria they do that. Nobody knows what criteria they use. You can argue it's bullshit or not bullshit. But the debate about it and the stuff they say on podcasts and the drama around the MVP race being wide open, completely full of shit. Like, they are locked in over 80% of the votes by the time of the second poll in February.
Wow.
So just for everybody to know, he's going to be MVP, or this will be the first time in at least 7 years that it doesn't work like that.
Come on,
So,
Thunder.
there'll be a
Strong.
video about it. So,
I can't see them not giving it to him.
Oh, I'm sorry, folks. Thank you for asking. Yeah, it's at PMR Hoops, Pineapple Midrange, or at PMR Hoops. Hopefully you don't think it's all crazy. I try to source everything and put everything in
Oh,
there.
look at that cherry pick.
Thank you, Austin Casey, for gifting Angry Old Hoops memberships.
There's absolutely zero opposition, and then he still flexes like he fucking did something. Jesus Christ.
Actually, my last video is what we're going to be talking about at halftime. A little bit about at halftime. The Rich Paul and Spring Hill's LeBron's goat herder. Oh yeah, I should throw that out just for having fun with the shit while we watch this thing. LeBron has a goat herder, people. There's a herder. There's a man who prides himself and advertises himself and sells himself as the herder of LeBron James. That exists. That's an actual thing. I have the screenshots on that video. That's what we're going to be talking about at halftime. the senior vice president and chief creative officer at Spring Hill, which is LeBron's $725 million media company, advertises himself as the GOAT herder, G.O.A.T. herder, the herder of LeBron James, and he made the Scottie Pippen commercial throwing trash in Michael Jordan. Nope, not handler, herder, like GOAT herder.
I got to interrupt you to point out Lou Dort once again displaying Balco hands. I mean, these guys cannot fucking get hold of the goddamn ball,
No.
and it's going to be a goddamn Laker ball yet again because he can't fucking get his hands on the ball. Lakers are going to get another shot. They're putting time back on the clock instead of just going to halftime.
Caleb Campbell asked if there's been any offensive fouls. I think I counted 2. It could be 1 though.
Reeves got called.
Yeah.
0.7. That's enough for Marcus Smart and Rui Hachimura to make one.
Oh my. I've just half-assed been keeping account in my head of how many times there's a play and one of the players on either team doesn't make an objection of some kind, whether it be a fucking body gesture, a facial expression, vocalizing something. They just can't not fucking complain.
Wow, LeBron just fucking shanked that. Like they missed blocking it. He just missed it point blank range. I wish I could get the referees in a room and demonstrate to them things that I'm confused about and be like, is this a foul or not? Because the amount of shoving and pushing and arm wrestling that happens makes me just wonder if I was coached differently coming up or what the hell
Everybody
is
was
happening.
coached differently. Literally everybody was coached
guarantee
differently.
were.
Yeah, I guess it was. I think it's sad that Tracy McGrady has a seat at that table.
Yep.
Man, what happened to T-Mac, man? Oh, that's another one, actually. While we're talking about that, do you remember all the are we witnesses, we're witnesses, witnessing this, witnessing greatness, witnessing all this shit?
Yeah.
Right?
The witness campaign?
Yeah, the witness campaign. I was in Orlando when that started. I remember when that became a thing. That started with T-Mac. That was not in reference to LeBron James. That was in reference to T-Mac.
Really?
That was a big deal. Yeah, that was a big deal in Orlando. I remember, like, LeBron wasn't even like that. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he took it over though.
I think my dad might even still have one of the, they hand out the little sort of posters you wave around and stuff. For the Magic is usually believe, we believe in magic and stuff. But they had that like witness, 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 and like the little inflatable clappy things.
That shows you the power of what the media promotes because they chose to promote one and not the other. And I'm not even aware of the other one's existence.
All right.
It's crazy.
All right. Time to put your
going into halftime.
All right. So we're in halftime. All right. So I guess I kind of already started talking about it. If you haven't seen the video, I hope you'll watch it later. But the super quick version, like I said before, when Coca-Cola wanted to make the Mr. Pibb ad, they went to their agency. Their agency called up another agency in Atlanta that specializes in something called trollvertising, which, it's pretty much what it sounds like. And that guy, the guy there, the CEO there, hired his brother, who was the senior vice president and chief creative officer at Spring Hill, again, LeBron's $725 million media company, to write and direct the Scottie Pippen ad. He wrote the script for it, directed it, did the whole thing. They paid Scottie Pippen and made that ad. And then they put it in, they sent it out to a couple agencies for PR and that kind of stuff. But the marketing agency responsible for the social media side of it, seeding it on the right channels and the right influencers and getting the conversation going and trying to amplify that, was Rich Paul's agency. Rich Paul started an agency, ran it for 4 years, and then sold it sold the majority stake to a larger agency and continues to be involved in that. But it was his people that did that. So they put it out. They put the whole thing out. They manufactured the entire conversation, the narrative. Like they're the ones who did that. I personally think that's gross. You know, you can have your own opinion on it, but I think that's disgusting. I think that's corrupt. I think that's despicable. And I think it says something that the guy who made it literally champions himself and advertises himself as the goat herder, as the herder of another man. And we were trying to figure out if that is self-aggrandizement or self-deprecation, or how Jordan would feel if somebody called themselves, you know, the herder of Michael Jordan, or how any of you or myself, how anybody would feel if somebody claimed to herd us as adults. Like, I just think that's weird. I think it's weird behavior. I think that's weird. I think that's strange. I think that's just awkward. But I promised in the video for people who have already seen it that today we would talk about it a little bit. So I wanted to let you guys know how that actually works. It's not the way that most people would expect. I am somewhat professionally familiar with this. It's not that you go and find huge influencers and pay them, you know, crazy amounts of money or something to get narratives started. What you actually do is you find smaller channels. The most popular one and the one that they prioritize, that most companies prioritize when they do this, or most agencies rather, is Instagram Reels is usually where it starts. It's somewhat on YouTube as well, but mostly YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. Any kind of short form content is usually what they target first. So what they do is they pay small to medium size, so-called influencers, but small to medium size accounts. In this case, if you're running like a troll advertisement, or you're trying to, you know, make it funny and get people to argue and debate about things, you actually target meme accounts. You don't target personalities. You target accounts that post a lot of random memes or random sort of rage bait type content. Anywhere from 50 to 1,000 viewers is kind of what you're looking for, or subscribers or followers or whatever. That's typically what you're looking for. So you have them all release the same exact clip, or the same exact screenshot, or the same exact text, or whatever. Basically, everybody like maybe 50 to 100 accounts release the same meme in the same 48-hour window. And that does two things. Number one, as people passively scroll by, it just seems to be something that's kind of in the air that they don't really recognize as being from a particular source that they're going to feel positively or negatively about it. It just makes it look like it's just part of the conversation randomly. So by the time they hear about it from people who talk about it, it just seems like, oh yeah, I have seen that around. Okay, now my trusted source can talk about it. And then the other thing that does is it baits the algorithm to think that the hashtags that they use are trending organically. Like, oh, look, there's 50 to 100 mentions of the same hashtags in a 48-hour window. People must be looking at this. So anything that uses this, I'm going to go ahead and boost and test to bigger audiences, thinking that it's organic, but it's not, obviously.
Right.
So that's how they do that. And then the main accounts go live within 48 hours with the official one that uses all of exactly those hashtags. And so then suddenly it shoots up the trending ladders, and then the bigger names start talking about it. They're talking about it organically. What they don't realize is that the only reason that it's there to talk about is actually paid. That's bought and paid for by marketing agencies. So that's kind of how that happens. You can identify this immediately when you see something like this, a new breaking story. You can go pull up, Grok or I don't know, Claude or ChatGPT or whatever you want, or you can go look around yourself, poke around on the platforms, and go look for try to put together a timeline of when was the first posts of these, where did these start from, what are the earliest dates that you can find for these hashtags. And you will almost always see the exact same types of channels, 50 to 100 of them, posting within 48 hours. And that's how you know that it's a complete paid campaign, that there's nothing organic about it at all. That is how you seed it. That's how it works. That is, yes, as Joel says, that is propaganda science. That's how that works.
Yep.
So anyway, that's what happened. So I promised that I would get into a little bit of the mechanics for people to kind of guard themselves from that kind of manipulation in the future. But, it's really hard. These people are very good. There's a reason they get paid a lot of money. But that's, the basics of how that works. So yeah, that's what they did for Scottie Pippen to trash Michael Jordan and get everybody talking about Michael Jordan and try to reclaim the idea of, manufactured narratives and media promoting players as if the media, as if there was any mechanism to manufacture that kind of stuff in the 90s. As opposed to a player today owning a $725 million media company and a talent agency, and the co-owner of that talent agency also owning a whole bunch of marketing agencies. Like, I feel that infrastructure exists today in a way that it didn't in the 90s. So I think Scottie sold out. I think Scottie's a Judas. I think he took the money, and I think LeBron's camp paid to trash him. And then a month later, talk about how he hopes he made Michael Jordan proud. So I want to know if this made Michael Jordan proud. That's my question. if that's what making somebody proud looks like, running a $6 million campaign to trash him, and God knows how many others over the last 10, 15 years to manufacture the GOAT debate. Does that make somebody proud? I don't know.
Are they glazing LeBron right now?
Who the I have that muted on halftime. I don't want to hear anything they have to say in halftime.
Well, no, neither do I. They just had his,
But that's the story. There's a video about it. If you don't believe me or you want more information, it's my latest video. There's only 3 videos, so you can't not find it. So it's at PMR Hoops. Go check it out and make up your own mind. See what you think. Google it yourself. Verify whatever you want to verify, and get back to us. Let us know if you think that should be allowed or not.
That's just one specific example. With the number of media companies that LeBron is involved with, God only knows how many other examples there are out there, loosely linked or not so loosely linked to smear campaigns, to favors, doing people favors. Like, hey, you can't tell me that JJ Redick didn't get rewarded. You can't tell me that Steve Nash didn't get rewarded. Look at T-Mac. I mean, what the fuck is Chameleon Eyes doing on television when there are other people that could be up there talking? He was rewarded for his bullshit.
He was. Absolutely.
Jesus. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, within the league, it's all those struggles, and it's all that, shaking hands and I scratch your back, you scratch my back. But even just what pisses me off about this is how it works to sort of the general fan base, seeding the shit on social media to get people talking and arguing about the shit or the GOAT debate or whatever. Like, it's manufactured manipulation of the public. Like, there is no scratch my back, I scratch your back. This is just, let's manipulate these people. And they think you're idiots, by the way. I want to point out that they think you're idiots. Like, they think that works. They think it's that simple. So if you're falling for that kind of stuff, I feel so sorry for you. I feel really bad for you. But apparently it does work. So there are people who get manipulated by that at an alarming rate.
I think there's a lot of money, as
you think.
Oh, I love when they come back from a commercial break, show one replay, and go back to the commercials.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's the story of that. That's, hopefully you guys can now, spot that sometimes in real time. But anytime a big ad comes out, that's what you go do. Oh, and if you want to know how to go find that stuff, I'm happy to give all this shit away. If you want to know how to go find that stuff, you want to go look at Ad Age and Ad Week are the 2 best places to start. Those are sort of ad agency industry publications, and there's usually big promos and congratulations to the people who make it, and they kind of advertise their own advertisements in that. Wow. And they have awards every year, and also it's like an industry magazine. It's any industry, any trade has stuff like that. But those are the 2 bigger ones for advertising, and you can go to their websites, publications. It's usually public, and you can look it up. You can see who made it yourself, and then just go Google them, look them up on LinkedIn, look them up anywhere, or see what holdings they used to have, see what companies they were involved in, and you'll start making the connections pretty quickly.
How about the one I just saw on TV? I think it was an Indeed commercial, and they just kept showing LeBron James, and they showed the LeBron James Foundation in school. And
I don't know if anybody wants to watch me figure that out in real time. at the moment, but I'll be happy to give it a shot between in the third quarter. I'll check it out.
Yeah, but I'm
See
not
if I can
giving
come up
you
with a
a,
quick answer for you.
I'm not giving you a deadline, but you can put it on a list.
Yeah, but yeah. Oh, also fun fact: the goat herder guy also made, if you all remember, the advertisements of trying to reclaim the meme of LeBron James not actually reading books or not reading Malcolm X.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, that's the same guy. Same guy made all these ads. He's made a bunch of ads. I mean, you go look at his website. He made, I don't know, like he's got like I think 8 or 10 LeBron ads in his portfolio. But that one was a little series that they did of LeBron James, like, oh, you got me. I don't actually read books. Actually, I carve out a hole in the book and I play this mobile fucking casino whatever game on it, and it's so addicting. So I just pretend to read Malcolm X and Jane Eyre thing. They made a couple of those. Same guy. That's the goat herder.
You
That's the
gotta
goat
wonder
herder
if
himself.
they're sitting in their little meeting rooms thinking, "Wow, LeBron can't escape this one. Let's just come at it from another direction."
I don't know, but you got to, that's a whole. Actually, I'll save that for another time. I want to move on to other stuff, but we should talk about more another day of you think Jordan Brand doesn't know this? You think Jordan doesn't work with all these same people, like not the same people, like work with ad agencies and all that kind of stuff? Like Jordan Brand would know about that. So
Right.
I feel like somebody would have told him. So I'm not sure. I doubt he cares, honestly. But yep. Oh, sorry, Joe Permenter. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Wow, they actually owned the book thing. Yeah, that's the kind of troll advertisement thing. You try to reclaim it and muddy the waters, and then make it a good thing for your side, and get a bunch of supporters to talk about how awesome you are for the thing that everybody thinks you're shitty at. So, yeah, it's super dirty. Advertising is gross, but it's how it is. But again, whatever you think of advertising, and even if that ad is fine, and even if you think that LeBron James is the GOAT and that they should actually make more advertisements and more narratives about how MJ is shitty, that's fine. You can totally think that. I don't think active players should be allowed to participate or pay for that, though.
Yeah,
That's really the point of how shitty it is.
All right, Thunder get off with a quick score with a drive to the rim against Austin Reeves. DeAndre Ayton fumbles it out of bounds, but the Lakers still have the ball. JJ Redick is still staring, doing nothing, getting $8 million. Let's see him not change rotation again, like last playoffs.
He's great at that. You guys are back in the game. I'm still seeing fucking commercials.
Oh, I'm back in. I'm looking at JJ Redick, thinking about what he's going to say on the next podcast. He's there studying it. Look, you see his eyes darting around like, who am I going to blame? He's like, we've gone hard on Ayton. Maybe we blame Rui. Do you think that's what he thinks about? Do you think he thinks about that like during the game?
I mean, I don't think he's thinking about what's happening on the court, so he has plenty of free time to think about whatever. Yeah, I'm going to have to fast forward some. I'm still in commercials. Oh, my God.
Jesus.
Is it just
what do you
me?
think?
I've gone back and I've watched some old games. I don't remember there being this many fucking commercials.
There weren't. That's what I'm saying. It's actually up. The games are actually now on average 5 minutes longer than they were. So I don't want to hear about this fastest bullshit.
No.
Like, oh, but the pace and the flow. Like, what pace and flow? You stop it every 30 seconds and show me 3 minutes of advertisements. I don't want to hear about flow. What flow?
Marcus Smart is keeping LeBron James in this game.
He is. Like at this point, I think I should change the stream title and say that we're watching the ads and then we can talk during the game.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently I don't get to watch basketball. It's just commercial after commercial after commercial after commercial.
Well, Lou Dort just shot it off the top of the backboard, so you're not missing anything.
There we go. Okay.
Friendly
Let's
reminder to
fucking
everybody in the chat: Lou Dort is the only clutch signee on OKC. As we
All right,
get
so
into
they're
the late
still up
game.
by 10. Okay. I think I'm at least in the remote vicinity. How's that okay?
I love this. I love this so much. If Vince McMahon was running the program, there'd be less commercials and more game. Oh,
It's
that's
true.
outstanding. I'm sorry, that was a Dakota Larry Brock. Jesus.
Did you see the hit LeBron just laid on Mitchell? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, dude. Come on.
Okay. I don't see why, but all right.
I did it to myself when I created that short that LeBron moves like a Bigfoot. That's literally all I can see now.
Professor, you see, this is the kind of thing, like, look at all these, like, look at these. I know AOH has like 1,000 videos about it. But these screens, you know what I mean? Like, they're standing there, and then as the player comes up, just suddenly like stick their ass out, stick their leg out, stick their elbow out.
God damn. Not one Thunder went after that fucking offensive rebound. Thing is, if anybody sprinted, anyone on that floor who chose to sprint, they could have had it.
Yep.
Fuck you, Rui Hachimura.
Oh, good. More commercials. Thank God.
Oh, speaking of the third, do you guys chat? Do y'all want to see, or you guys do? Do you guys want to see this this vintage thing while we're in these commercials here?
Sure. I mean, well,
Sure.
yeah, we don't have to watch the whole thing for them to get the gist.
Yeah. AOH, do you want to see this?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah. Do it in segments.
All right. Music. How outstanding is that? So this is good sportsmanship from 1951. Let's learn about basketball value. I don't know how to fast forward clean.
Win. We all like to
I
watch
can hear it. I cannot see
as
it.
good sportsmanship.
You can't see that?
Oh wait, no. So I can see it on our stream. I can't see it on the live yet, but I forgot there's that delay, so it'll come up.
Yeah, I see it.
All right. Let's
Yep,
see it.
it's on there
That
now.
means
Oh, is
Watch
it all
Joe.
super laggy? Super
see whether
choppy
he's
for
a
you?
good sport. Watch
It
him get away
probably
from his
is, yeah.
guard.
Yeah. All right. Let me see if I can find a better one. So I think didn't you find this on YouTube?
I did, yeah.
Bruce? Yeah. I'll see if I can find it for later. But it's one of those things. Yeah, that music. This is ancient. If you can believe it, this predates us. Think about that.
It does, yeah.
It's in black and white like me.
You're in black and white because your logo is black and white.
Yeah.
If you want it in color, make your logo in color, and I'll make it in color. You tell me what colors you'd like, and I'll do them.
I don't care. I thought it was funny.
I love it. I think your little dude looks amazing. Oh, you want to see something fancy? I made it because now we're in the second half. So now look at that. Now we're in evening stream.
Nice.
Look at that, setting the mood out here.
It's still bright as shit where I am.
This
Oh,
is what
wait.
this is what cricket is like. I've never watched cricket.
Nah, I mean,
I tried once, man. That's a crazy sport. That's weird. It's like really weird baseball.
It's really weird baseball.
And it has that many stops?
They just, yeah, I mean, I think so. But I mean, they just run back and forth. Like, was it like 10 yards or something? It's like a little mini shuttle run. It's weird.
I still
That's
draw
some-
double teams. Yeah, but Kevin Durant taught me that I can just complain about it. So I'm just going to complain about it.
Yep, that's all you got to do. Oh, thank God I can't hear this.
I mean, what happened to Reggie, man? Like, what happened?
All right.
I like international basketball. We're actually for anybody who doesn't know, the EuroLeague playoffs are actually about to happen, or maybe they might start this week actually, but they're about to happen. They're getting started over there, and it looks good. It actually looks really fun.
I mean, it can't be worse than this.
Both the Greek teams and Real Madrid still sort of the heavy favorites. But it's fantastic basketball to watch. I mean, I think EuroLeague and FIBA are just 100 times better right now. You have coaches with power, you have systems. They're actually moving the ball. They're moving without the ball. Like there's a good flow to it, and you can still see like sort of one coaching strategy versus another coaching strategy. I just think it's 100 times better. And it's funny because the 3-point line is closer to the basket in EuroLeague, and yet they still chuck up less of them. So there's a lot more post play. There's a lot more of all that. So there's a lot more man-to-man, a lot more chasing people around. It's a lot more dynamic, I think. Get it while you can, because once NBA Europe comes in too, that's going to be really interesting. Have a really interesting effect on EuroLeague. Some of these franchises, I don't know how it's going to work out. So you've got 1 to 2 years.
What is this? A fucking dog pile?
Yep.
How do you guys not finish that? Finish it. Oh. You know what's really sad? It used to be really an enhancement of the game to listen to the commentators, and I'm absolutely feeling relief when I look up and see Reggie Miller's face and can't hear him. Like, it's absolutely relief.
Oh, it does it makes it so much worse.
I want to address this real quick. Meg K. Waldron says, after they've destroyed the NBA here, they want to take the shit show to Europe. Is because they've destroyed the NBA here that they want to take the shit show to Europe. Yeah. So they've alienated most of their like over 25 or over 34 fans, especially over 34 fans. Alienated them enormously and got everybody hooked on social media clips. But as it turns out, you can only raise prices so much, and social media fans don't convert and actually purchase anything. So they don't actually give the league any money. So everybody else makes money, but the league doesn't make money. Sponsors make money, endorsements make money, crypto and gambling make money, but the league doesn't make a whole lot of money off that. So they can't get money off of the younger crowd, which has also been leaving for football and baseball at enormous rates over the last 5 years. And they can't win back disillusioned fans either because they're unwilling or unable to change any of the rules about what happens on the court. So they're taking the show on the road. They're going for international audiences instead. They're going to try to get the top 10% of earners.
I need to cuss out Hachimura really quick.
Please do. I was watching that. Go ahead.
Marcus Smart just shoved Shea into, who is that, Reeves? And now Reeves is acting like he's been murdered. But Marcus Smart did it. Who did they call it on? Did they at least recognize what happened? Oh, get off the ground. Everything. I swear to God, everything that happens to these guys is life-ending.
I want you to know, AOH, this is a little inside joke between me and myself. But in Street, I know you're not familiar with it. In NBA Street Volume 2, which is what I use for B-roll for some of these videos, even though it's 3 versus 3, you actually do have to pick 5 players to be on a team. So every custom team that I make that is a bunch of load managers or LeBron James or Jordan Profiteers or any of those teams, the second 2 spots are always Richard Jefferson and Reggie Miller. You never see the roster or anything, but yeah, I just put them in there because it makes me happy.
Just knowing that they're there doing nothing.
Yeah, y'all want to glaze this shit? Fine, you play with them. I don't think you would have accepted that shit in 2003, but you want to play them, go play. So it makes me laugh. So just know that that exists.
I'm just thinking how bad the NBA's been over the years. How that would have actually been called on against the opposition. At least they got the foul call right.
Yeah, that's true.
But what does Shea weigh? I mean, what is Austin Reeves doing going down like that?
I'm trying to sell it. He learned from the best.
Somebody fucking make a goddamn layup for the Thunder.
They just can't.
Michelle Marie with super NBA needs to go international FIBA rules. That is what I'm hoping. That is currently my front running best hope for the entire league. If they have to achieve some level of parity with Europe in the rules in the 2028 CBA, I think is where we're going to see that start to happen. Unfortunately, it's absolutely going to start with 10-minute quarters and less than 82 games. So there's that. But after that, I'm hoping that they will also then do something about the game on the court.
What? Aren't you guys wigged out a little bit by what we saw in the Olympics? We were all hoping that once the cheating tactics of NBA players got to the Olympics, they'd get called, and instead the refs adjusted for the NBA.
They certainly did.
Yeah, I think it's going to go both ways. I think Europe's going to help improve some of the game, and I think that the NBA is going to corrupt a lot of their game.
I got to point out that they just showed that replay from the first half of LeBron with the no effort layup down the middle of the court. I mean, that was so good that you had to show it in the second half? You better not blow this break. Okay, there we go.
Ten-minute quarters would be insane. The players will continue to complain. Yep, it's coming. I mean, it is coming. There's no way it's not coming. They have complained about this for so long. They have wanted it for so long. The league has held out against it, but it's because of the expansion is what it's going to be. So FIBA and EuroLeague have 10-minute quarters, so they can justify it with that to achieve parity with our, sister league in Europe. But they've been angling for that for ages, and with 2 expansion teams, they're going to have to redo the math for everybody to, play the correct amount of games. So my guess is going to be that they'll reduce it to 10 minutes to have parity with that. But the lost inventory of running advertisements, because obviously, 8 minutes per game across all the games in the league, that's a lot of advertising time that gets lost, is made up for and probably exceeded by having more games, period, by having 2 more teams. So I bet you it ends up at something like, I don't know what the math works out, but maybe like 75 or 76 games at 10-minute quarters. And I bet you they still complain about it. 100% they will.
I was going to say, can we expect them to hustle more since it's in the 10 minutes, since it's less time? No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Of course not. And then they'll be complaining and probably trying to appeal the 50-game rule or some bullshit.
Yep. So yeah, Mavs fan forever said OKC not playing like they're the defending champs. No, they're not.
Do you watch them much? Mavs fan forever. Now, have you been watching the Thunder? Because I'm confused about what to expect. Did they just not show up tonight, or is this how they look? Have we been lied to all season, or are they just not taking the Lakers seriously, or what am I looking at? And I know they have a 10-point lead, but it hasn't been pretty.
Well, let's see. So, yeah, OKC went 64-18. They don't look like a 64-18 team.
What's MJ Burke talking about? What's an Elam ending?
Have you guys watched the game with the Elam ending? It is entertaining.
I don't know what that is.
I think I'm too old. I don't like Elam, but I can appreciate that you do. Well, someone's going to have to educate us.
I still don't know what that is.
Yeah. I like this here too. This is 10-minute quarters means no one can pass LeBron James' cumulative stats. Think it is an accident. No, not at all. I don't think they'll do it because of that, but I think that might play into waiting for it to happen. Wait until LeBron is out of the league and then change it, as opposed to changing it while he's in the league. But that's, that is unsubstantiated. That's just me, being slightly of a conspiracy theorist. I don't have any hard evidence for that one.
Right.
Which I should probably stop disclaiming, I guess. I mean, it's 2026. Like, maybe I just start saying a bunch of stupid shit with no research whatsoever. Like, apparently that's just what to do now.
Nice defense. Absolutely zero resistance for that drive by LeBron there. But I don't know if you guys saw it, but this is where we're at with broadcasting. They're comparing coaches' ages to LeBron's age.
Vincente, for those of you playing at home, Vincente Garcia is pointing out they just said 41 again. Everybody do your push-ups or take a shot.
Austin Reeves just flopped. How about every time Austin Reeves flops, we also... That's a good screen. Just because someone falls down doesn't mean it's a bad screen. That's like the most stationary screen I've seen in ages. Unless I didn't... Did I not look correctly? I thought that looked clean.
Oh, Michelle with the info. Guys, listen to this. So the Elam ending is a basketball rule format that replaces the traditional timed fourth quarter with an untimed period where teams must play to a target score to win.
Oh.
So like a really organized 5v5 21.
I've never heard of that.
Well, thank you very much. Let's see. It was designed by Dr. Oh, wait, there's more. There's more. It was designed by Dr. Nick Elam to eliminate intentional fouling and stalling, ensuring games end on a made basket or defensive stop rather than the clock running out.
Oh, wow.
That sounds amazing. That sounds incredible. I would absolutely like to watch that. Also, bullshit. Ooh. Okay.
I mean, at least he fell down for a reason.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, here you go, Siberius. There's your headset.
Oh my God, Coach's challenge.
What's that? What about? Oh, yeah.
They got their headsets for you.
Yep. I just saw it. Somebody's got to tell them what to do now.
You can tell them about your theory.
I mean, I'm not even entirely convinced it's a theory, but given that I have no proof, I'll stipulate that it's a theory. I feel like they brought those headsets into the game. So and I have to assume that it's Vegas, given all of the betting going on, that somebody gets in their ear and says, "What the fuck are you doing? The Lakers need to win this game. Get this shit right." And then all of a sudden, the calls start changing.
You want to talk about inconsistent is how announcers just fumble all over each other to try and justify whatever ends up being decided on blocks
Yeah.
and charges.
Yeah.
But you see his pinky twitched and therefore he wasn't quite set.
That's why they also have the 2 fucking police guarding that ref that's talking because somebody's about to shoot him.
Do you know that happened once in baseball? It's like back in like the 30s or 20s or something. Wow. Shot an umpire. The umpire, I think, pretty sure the umpire lived, but yeah, somebody actually attacked an umpire back in like the big cigar, tubby baseball player days.
Man, the complaining is just nonstop.
Oh, they originally called that in favor of the Lakers and it got overturned.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty
No,
bad.
they said it wasn't a charge. It was OKC that was challenging.
That's pretty bad that Jackson Hayes, you're a goon.
Just hands up every fucking play.
Going back to your point, AOH, do you notice too that like even if the explanation afterwards completely contradicts what they said at the time when they watched it, they still will just go with it 100%. Like, wow, what a hard foul. That is rah. Oh, they're challenging? Oh, okay. Let's see it. Let's take a look. You can't call that contact. That's crazy. It's like, you're the same guy who just said it was a crazy hard foul 2 seconds ago.
What on earth?
Stonechick 2515 says, how does OKC dominate the entire league but have trouble with these bums? It's a good question. It doesn't make any sense. Again, with the fucking hands up.
Oh, anybody know what the call was on that?
I'm not sure. I was actually trying to.
No.
I mean, it was after the shot clock, so I have no idea.
Do both teams have 13 turnovers? That's fucking insane.
It's pretty gross.
LeBron always looks like a deer caught in the headlights. Like he has no fucking clue what is happening.
Now what'd they call it? Defensive 3 seconds or something insane like that?
Probably.
What are you pointing at? What are you pointing at? Stop pointing at things.
What is LeBron pretending to explain things?
Yeah. Like the guy's walking over towards the top of the key, and then he starts just like viciously pointing at him to go to the top of the key where he's already going.
That's a moving screen and a half by LeBron. That's dirty fucking shit.
Yep.
What a fucking pile of cheating shit.
Oh my God.
Look at that. Why are we even shooting that? Why are we even doing that right now? He's the glue, guys.
Never forget that it was Mike Wilbon betraying all of us and who said he was the glue. Or was that Bruce? Or was that Broussard? Hold on. Sorry, I better. I remember being really disappointed. So I think it might have been Wilbon. Broussard, I kind of already expected that kind of nonsense from.
Well, absolutely.
Just let R. Kelly shoot free throws every possession until the opposing team fouls out, and then give him all the awards. Look, what is that? Oh my God. 1 minute left in the third quarter. He gets his first rebound and then flexes on everybody.
Oh, 2 people died.
Oh, did you see that right there? Was that Rui? Jumping away from the rebound again in the playoffs. Did you see that? Just raising his hands up like, oh no, I don't want to touch it, and jumping away from it in the playoffs. I mean, you know, like, Red Factor with the super here. There's more attention and excitement in any 10 minutes of Game 5 of the 1986 Western Conference Finals than there's been in this game so far.
It's true. I made a video a while ago comparing the 1992 All-Star game versus the 2025 finals.
I would
one was
take
a lot
the
more interesting to
1990. Sorry, I would take the 1993 37th game that any team played.
Yeah.
You pick the team, 37th game of that year. Bet you it's better. Bet you it's more fun. Bet you it moves faster.
Why
Pick
did
the
Mark,
worst team.
Like, what is this?
I thought SGA was athletic. How did Marcus Smart beat him in the jump ball?
Did he fall over? He fell over shooting a 3.
Yeah.
I mean, he did get touched by the back of somebody's hand, so that's all it fucking takes now.
Just fall down.
Yep.
Just fall down. Fall.
I mean, as long as they keep building the lead, fuck it, I'm happy. But this is not quality basketball.
This is the increased physicality of the playoffs.
In that case, at least according to the rule, Smart did land in the shooter's landing zone.
Yeah.
But I've seen some other shots in the other series where the shooter's flailing out to the side and actually endangering the defender. It's like you also need to give the defender a place. You can't jump into where the defender was already about to land.
Meg points out that the WNBA preseason has been more interesting than the NBA regular season. Defense and intensity and all. Jeez.
That doesn't surprise
I
me
think
at all.
that's true.
Ooh, Caruso got ball.
That is probably true.
What is the into the third? So a couple of people were talking about trying to get LeBron to swing, not putting up with his bullshit. Here's the crazy thing. You guys know how I pointed out last time that LeBron can just grab a ref by the arm and tell the ref to kick someone out without the ref knowing what happened? I mean,
Yeah.
LeBron just gets to say, hey, so-and-so said this and that, and you're gone. Even though LeBron just has to say, hey, kick that person out, or this person did this. Like, you used to have to be able to defeat the other player mentally and physically. LeBron will just be like, oh, I don't like that. I want him gone.
Well, what wasn't it a coach? Was it the Raptors coach? That was it may not have been the Raptors coach, but some coach was talking shit to him and he had the coach ejected.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like there's no questions asked. There's no anything. Just what? Oh, he said that? All right, fuck him. He's gone.
But this is, don't forget, these players are dealing with comments and things that are on the same level as Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain and civil rights.
Absolutely. I don't know how they deal with it.
Let's not forget.
Russell was having rocks
Those are
through his
equivalent
window.
things.
So OKC has no challenges left, says Michelle, and that's why teams shouldn't have to waste challenges on what was originally a bad call by the ref. That's
Yep.
a way for a ref to use up the other team's timeouts and challenges, even if the team comes out on top with the challenge, they still had to waste their challenge.
Yeah.
Some of the things that people have had to challenge that were called the Lakers' way is ridiculous. So that's absolutely just stealing a challenge and then eventually a timeout.
It is.
No.
So I keep seeing this DoorDash NBA commercial when the commercials are on, and it's talking about like the whole theme of the commercial is in your bag, and they don't show LeBron once.
Oh, Meg is owed money, apparently. The challenges thing. Are we even on board with the challenges? I guess if it slows down the Lakers cheating at all.
Yeah.
Slows down the cheating. I don't know. I mean, it's more stoppages, but if the refs are fucking it up, I like the challenge. I think I like it.
I don't have a problem with the challenge. I just think in the circumstance where the ref made a bad call, the challenge is reversed. I think you should get to keep it. They fucked up. You're righting their fuck up. You shouldn't lose something for fixing somebody else's fuck up.
You see how every game they've got some historical pictures of LeBron James, and people are talking about him getting a farewell tour. This is a farewell tour.
Yep.
Every goddamn season is a farewell tour.
Yeah. I mean, they make a big deal every time he goes back to fucking Cleveland. He's been back there like 17 times.
Balco hands, Balco hands. Why didn't you shrug after that, LeBron?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Caruso. You got to make that. You got to make that.
It's a good point from Johnny Soccer, 1983 here. In every other sport I know of that you have challenges, if the challenge is successful, they don't lose the challenge.
Yeah. The way it should be.
Yeah.
Did you
Right.
see Hachimura shove off?
Yes.
Holy shit. Did they call Mitchell for a foul? They called Mitchell? Holy shit. That was the type of shove off that would get me swinging. That was a two-handed full arm extension shove in the back. He learned it from LeBron, though. Even likable people like Hachimura have gone down the gutter.
Yeah.
That is amazing. No challenges left. Well, you can't. Wow. That's the problem when your challenges are used up.
Yep.
Now the refs are free to cheat.
That is crap.
So still.
I also like how
11
immediately following that we immediately start getting plays like this. Like, oh, they're out of challenges.
That's a foul already.
Yeah.
There's
I mean, they have to know.
Christ.
Yeah, dude. You see what I'm talking about? Like,
Look at LeBron stand over him as if he just won a fight. You just fucking cheated your ass off, bitch. It's
'cause they
basketball, dumbass.
because they
You're
can't
playing-
challenge.
Oh, that is
Jesus.
insecurity
Look
mixed
at
with
that. Look at that
steroids.
turnover. What is that? Am I ahead of you? I might be a little ahead of you.
I was going to say, I think I'm ahead. Oh, good. More commercials.
Dunk it, Caruso. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You get gentlemen swept by Rudy Gobert, you have no GOAT argument. LeBum is a fraud. Law. Yeah, I think that's a fair reasoning. I think you're on solid ground.
I think if you make Rudy Gobert look like Wilt Chamberlain, where people are making that comparison, given how
Oh my God.
ass he is, yeah, you don't have a GOAT case.
Yeah, someone came onto my channel trying to bait me by saying that we had another Rudy Chamberlain sighting against Denver. Like, hoping, like, I don't know why. Anyway, whatever. There's just we should talk about the Jokic thing in another episode sometime. But and it's not that I'm defending him. I just think that this emergence of the popularity of being anti-Jokic is really interesting. But anyway, the point I'm trying to get at is, did Rudy Gobert have like the best series of his life and the best game of his life? That happened against LeBron James.
I was
It
going to
did.
say no. That happened. That happened against the Lakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a difference. There's a difference between winning and having a career performance.
But no, I
He really
absolutely
did,
think
though.
we should
He
do a live
really
talking
looked
about
incredible.
Jokic.
What's that?
Sorry, say it again.
I think we should do a live talking about Jokic. I think there's a lot to unpack there.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Red. Oh, you already read this. Thank you for that comment earlier, Red Factor.
Instantly, it's SNF and Scat.
Two sides of the extreme. We'll be in the
Yep.
middle and just analyze it.
Yep.
I'm not like I am not. If Jokic didn't play another game of basketball, it would not affect me at all. I don't give a shit. But I
No.
do get mad when anybody gets lumped into being just like LeBron because they have flaws. I'm like, that is not cool. You can't. That is not cool. You can't say shit like that.
No.
No,
I
they're
will,
not even opposite sides of the same coin. Like, does Jokic do some pretty, unacceptable things? Without question, but every player in the modern NBA does. His aren't nearly as egregious as LeBron's are, and so he certainly hasn't been doing them as long. Ageless wonder. Go
I will-
fuck.
I will say for sports and fitness fans, if you watch and you pay attention to what he says, his problem is not with Jokic the player. His problem is with the media, the hype, the other YouTubers. His beef is with the fandom, and the fan arguments about him.
Well, that's a nice story, except that he literally then begins talking about Jokic, and the titles of his videos are calling out Jokic, not the fans. So, and I tried to say that to him live. I tried to say that to him live, and he fucking went crazy on me. So I'm like, all right, we're just not going to talk about this.
Maybe I missed that one, but at least the videos that I've seen seem to be.
No, I remember watching that on the live. Wow, that was some acting right there.
Oh, wait a minute. Was I looking away? Yeah. Wait a minute. Kai Major here. It's Brawny time. Dominate, little fella. Is that
What
what's happening
happened?
here?
Damn, did I miss LeBron with another dirty play?
Yeah, I was gonna say he LeBron Caruso in his face.
Fantastic.
Oh, you fucking bag of shit, LeBron. As if you didn't know Caruso was there. He is the most fucking sneaky, dirty piece of shit ever.
Dude, it's in my video. I have him swinging his elbows like crazy right before he goes and just takes like some stupid little 2-foot shot. It is lore accurate.
Fucking LeBron would still be on the ground, everyone.
They can't even alley-oop. Jesus Christ.
Wow, you're way ahead. Caruso's still getting his nose plugged up.
Oh yeah, okay, let me go back then.
No.
Or can I fast forward?
Here, I'm at 10, 13, 12, 11 on the clock. You tell me.
See,
All right. Tell me what your
I'm
clock is. What's your play clock?
10, 13.
Yeah, I'm a little bit ahead. I was at 10:20. Let me go back.
I'm stopping at 10 o'clock at 10:01.
Goddamn Hachimura.
Oh my
No,
god.
that's an
Hurry
invitation
up.
for you to tell us where you're at.
they make it so fucking hard to like fast forward to exactly where the fuck I want to be.
Jesus.
Am I supposed to stop too? I'm at 9:28.
You're at 928. All right. Tell me when you hit 920.
9:20. I hit pause. It's 9:19.
Okay, let me
Fantastic.
get
We're
there
synced.
as soon as it fucking decides to cooperate. Oh my god, this player is just absolute shit.
Yep.
Dude,
Yep.
you're-
Yep. Hang on. We need to stop. We need to address this. Jarbo, correct. I was actually just about to freak out. Reggie really just say that Caruso learned to win because he played with LeBron.
The same LaRusso that finally claimed he won a real chip after winning one with OKC. Yeah, good job.
Yep. Well spotted. Super here from Silverface 8309. Do they blame Luka for getting hurt when the Lakers lose this series? I'd love to hear y'all's opinions on the excuses they're going to make for LeBron.
Nice. There we
Who
go.
wants to take that first?
Well, I would be more entertained to go back to what we were hypothesizing the other day, that Luka's doing this on purpose to punish the Lakers and punish
Yeah.
LeBron. And they do deserve it. Like it's not very, Jesus, stop flailing everywhere, Marcus Smart. I can't stand the Lakers setting shitty, illegal, dirty screens all game, and then the other team gets called for a screen. Anyway, yeah, listen, you should always play. You have a job to do. You should just do your job. But guess what? Everyone at your work, including your boss, is shitting all over you, and someone else takes home the bonus. So yeah.
Yeah.
Sit it out. Go ahead and sit it out, Luka. I told Luka he should run. He should leave LA.
He should.
I mean, and after Jeannie Buzz, who I don't even understand what power she has left or what her position means, but changed her position and said LeBron would be welcome back. I started getting worried. I was like, Luka, you're going to be an old man before you get your chance.
Yep.
I think he's screwed with that. But on the y'all's opinions on the excuses they're going to make for LeBron in terms of the question.
Oh my God!
think-
Wide open dunk. LeBron's doing everything he can for the Lakers. Don't blame him. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So I think obviously it'll be the tired from carrying stuff on his back. Last series. I think obviously 41 and teammates letting him down and Luka letting him down and all that stuff. But what I'm watching for is we talked about it earlier, what the injury is going to be, or what physical thing has been giving him trouble recently. And my bet is that it's going to end up being his knee, so that he can have sort of the same thing that Jordan had about his knee at the end.
Oh God.
That's what I think the excuse is going to be.
Yeah. Okay. But that was LeBron's failure to rotate over to hold Holmgren on that dunk, wasn't it? On that replay.
It looked like it, yeah. I do think it's funny that Silverface mentioned that, because I had said earlier that they're going to blame Luka for getting hurt. Like, he'll still be blamed even if he never plays in this series. He's still just an automatic easy out excuse.
Chet better stand up, or LeBron might call him a soft ass tall guy.
That was so fucking embarrassing.
What a fucking clown.
Also point out, those same excuses that we're talking about, how they give him excuses for that, or are going to give him excuses for that. They don't allow the exact same argument for LeBron's finals.
Shea looks like trash, by the way. Good
He
thing
does.
Good thing
He doesn't
his
look like
team's good.
MVP. He definitely doesn't look like MVP at all.
So where are you guys at on the clock?
6:37.
Okay.
Wait, you're at 6:37? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
What? How?
What did you say?
Commercials.
6:07.
Dude, I paused because of you guys.
No, I know,
No,
but we
I'm-
were synced up. No, but you and I thought we were synced up. We were whatever it was, 9.
You guys
9
were
minutes, 18
synced up.
seconds.
That's why I was asking, because I'm like, I don't think we're at the same fucking spot
Oh,
anymore.
I thought we were being nice to Siberius and trying to help him catch up by slowing down.
I didn't realize that at all. I thought we were being shitty to Siberius. My bad, Siberius. I'm over here being shitty.
Well, let me fast forward then.
I was gonna say, hey, watching basketball is hard.
I'm in a commercial, man. I'm learning about dominoes.
Okay.
No, I'm at a commercial too.
Okay.
I am as fast forwarded as I can get,
Yes, I think I am as well.
and I'm still in a commercial.
Same.
I mean,
Yep. Della Dueste. That's what I think. The limping will start tonight. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for tonight or tomorrow for it to begin. Delonte West is a tough man, unlike his bastard son.
oh my goodness.
Oh, I had to read it. I had to read it out loud.
SGA has 7 turnovers. That's
Seven, I
getting
just saw that.
into LeBron territory. He's not shooting well either. Or at least it doesn't seem like it. What?
I like that. That's getting into LeBron's.
Yeah, that's not there yet.
There's still more to go. Wow.
Do they do for SGA like they do for LeBron? Like SGA hasn't really had a whole lot to do with the fucking Thunder winning this game.
He shot 8 for 15, which is better than I thought. But
It's true, yeah. I thought it was a lot.
It's crazy
worse
too.
than that,
Remember,
actually.
sorry.
look, I'm
Remember
actually
I
said-
ready. I was ready to say nice things about him tonight. I was
So was
gonna
I.
be. I was gonna be not the grouchy old man, and I just haven't. I just haven't been impressed.
No, I don't like him. And I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll find, a few nice things to say about him. I haven't seen it so far.
No, I was saying earlier at the beginning of the game that for all the stats that they have in common or that are close between the two teams, and even for the things that for the many things that OKC apparently has had a lot better. The Lakers have had, I think it was 7 or 8 more turnovers per game than OKC, and yet for some reason in this game, SGA himself already had 7 turnovers. So
Yeah.
Nemo
Like,
has an.
what's the
Nemo has
explanation for that?
And Nemo has a good question. I mean, really, LeBron should. It's actually a multiple part response. How many turnovers should LeBron actually have? And there's the ones that they blame for someone else, and then there's just things that they don't call. Like turnovers should come in the form of traveling that isn't
Yep.
called. Turnovers should come in the form of offensive fouls that aren't called.
Yep.
Technical fouls that aren't called. And then, of course, there's, I don't know, what are some other versions? There's, of course, the actual turnovers.
Okay. I'm starting to get a little bit comfortable. Not with the play on the court, but with the score. Okay, so you guys both watched actual real basketball. I felt like when I watched the game back then, like when a player was taking a shot, it felt deliberate, intentional, and confident. I don't ever feel that way anymore.
Well, they look like 50% of their brain is on how to what flail move they're going to end the shot with.
Yeah.
Yep.
What LeBron doesn't want a stat pad on the in the playoffs in a loss. He was stat padding in losses during the regular season.
Also,
Heard his plus
how
minus. Heard his plus minus, won't it? I don't know. Michelle Marie with another super. Thank you very much. This trash league and what you have seen, who deserves MVP?
I mean, not SGA tonight.
I really think, what's frustrating is that you hear the analysts argue amongst themselves about what MVP means. How the fuck is there not an understood definition when these motherfuckers vote on it? You
Yep.
should know what it is if you're voting. You guys shouldn't be debating what it means and then voting.
But I'm telling you, they debate the two. Okay, so analyst A and analyst B go on TV. They argue for hours over who's MVP. They can't resolve their differences. It's a huge debate. Everybody threw shade at everything, and then they walk in there and they both vote for the same guy.
Yeah,
They voted for him in the poll, and then they voted for him in the next poll, and then they vote for him for MVP.
We did hear Stephen A. Smith like almost as early as February say, he's voting. He knows who he's voting for. It's like,
Yep.
really, in February? But they did the same thing in the Olympics. They weren't even to the final round, and they had already voted.
But to answer your question, I have not watched enough to give any kind of educated answer. Michelle, I don't know that I could pick one that I could really give a good defensible answer.
So this is my take on it.
I was looking forward to watching SGA in the playoffs. Everybody telling me all this stuff, but tonight, I don't know about all that.
Now,
Game 2's on Thursday.
Thursday.
That's a nice long rest.
Got to get some rest from all that rest.
It's usually longer than that. So that's actually a short rest for the Lakers. But we got to find out what the beds are like down there, or if LeBron flew his bed.
He's got to have time to pillow shop. Fly in his personal chef.
Oh, Jordan got food poisoning with a delivery, and LeBron's gonna get sold a bad pillow.
LeBron just shoves the guy to the ground. Yes. He's lucky he didn't elbow him in the face.
So my answer to the MVP thing is, I also have to admit that in order to announce who should get it, I need to have watched everyone more. The biggest reason that I am skeptical that SGA is a no-brainer is that his team is good even when he doesn't play.
Yes.
And we already mentioned that on whatever day we were chatting, Sunday, I guess it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems fair. And I also said I thought that that's what a big part of the definition of MVP meant, was that like your team needs you there. But I can't believe that we're debating what MVP means. Like we can't just go look it up.
Oh my God. I'm going to lose my shit. Sorry. I'm going to interrupt you for a quick second. So Reggie Miller is reminding everybody to stay calm and, relax, that it's okay that they're going to pace themselves because it's going to be a long series. I'm amazed at how he knows that it's going to be a long series already. Just want to point that out. How does he know that?
Yeah,
but that's fine. But
Oops.
regardless, it's going to be a long series, so they got to pace themselves. And even though
LeBron
SGA
just
has
fouled
not
the
been,
fuck out of Dort.
even though SGA, listen to this, even though SGA has not been that great on the field goal side, the field goal side of things tonight. He seems to be struggling a little bit. He's made himself valuable in other areas, particularly defensively. He's got 12 blocks, even if a lot of
Who?
them were goaltending.
Are we talking about Wimby?
That's what Reggie Miller just said.
About Wimby. Who had 12 blocks? Only Wimby's had. Are we talking about this game or are we talking about something else?
Yeah, no, he's talking about Wemby, and he's saying that even if most of them are goaltending.
Even if most of them are goaltending, come on. No, don't count it if it's goaltending. What do you mean, even if most of them are goaltending? Is that a thing? Is Wimby getting away with goaltending?
I don't think so. I think that is just randomly.
I mean, LeBron's most famous play in his career is a
Okay.
fucking goaltend.
Here's the conspiracy theory. If Shay's not having a great offensive night tonight, and they're still talking about this made up MVP debate, people who are watching this game are fans of Shea, so he would then throw a bunch of shade at Wemby randomly right after talking about SGA struggling a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, they're trying to boost Shea
Right.
by taking down Wimby.
So Shea's not doing very well tonight, but hey, the other guy in the MVP race, he's goaltending anyway, so who cares? Like that's how I read that.
God damn,
Like,
Reggie.
what a snake. What a snake. Like, what happened to Red? He's the most disappointing one. What happened to Reggie Miller?
Yeah.
Like, is he okay?
I
Is
had
his
nothing
family
but-
okay? Like, is there something, like what?
I had nothing but huge respect for him in his playing days. But that's gone.
It's weird.
The fact that he mentions long series is crazy. How do you know it's game one
Right?
and it's a blowout?
Sketchy. It's questionable.
Well, I tell you what, if LeBron James scored 53%, he'd be getting praise sung for him. So I'm guessing we'd better not say that Shea played that badly. If
Yeah.
and look, well, it seemed like he missed more than that. I guess he didn't play that badly, but his team seemed more memorable. Plays by his teammates seemed more memorable to me for some reason.
It absolutely did feel that way.
But I'm gonna stop. I'm not here to shit on Shea.
Based on the couple things that the stuff that you were telling me and the little bit that I'd seen of him, I was really looking forward to seeing what he's about. Mr. AP showing up, saying was good. AOH.
Hello. Thank you for the shout. Well, let's hope that we see the real SGA next game, and it's a even bigger blowout.
I hope so.
I mean, I don't know how many of these I can watch, man. We're just talking about next game.
It is, yeah. This is rough. I mean, we've been at this for how long now?
Yeah,
3 hours. That is a lot.
you're right. It is. Hey, everyone say congratulations to Pineapple Midrange on his first live stream.
Yeah, your inaugural live and watching a game. I was going to say that definitely deserves a shout out.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope that I clicked all the right buttons.
No, I think it went pretty fucking smooth.
Yeah. Reeves had a bad shooting night. That's true. Can't deny that.
Is LeBron already walking off the court? Yep, he's already gone.
Is he really?
Yep, before the clock even hit 0.
Well, he's got to start his process.
You got to start his process. Got to get that Balco shake.
Thanks for having me, gentlemen. I gotta go. If you can't hear it, the
Yep.
dog's squeaking the ball.
Oh, hey, absolutely. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, Pineapple. Thanks, Siberius.
Everybody, thank you very much. If you haven't, go sub to the Real Siberius, and I'm over at PMR Hoops. But give it a look. Check out the Scottie Pippen shit, and tell everybody in the world about it, and staple it to these people. Don't let them get away with the shit.
I appreciate all of you guys joining us in the chat. I was going to say you guys make it worth it, so I appreciate it. And yeah, stay tuned. I was going to say we have a lot more lives coming.
Yes, sir. Thank you all. Have a great night. Thank you for
Have a
being
great
here.
night, guys.